Okay, wait. We gotta change the text. The bankroll is like 17,600. We'll just do this. This is close. It's hard to imagine this gets called enough, so we'll just do it from a rec. This is on a 95. We're just gonna half plot this spot. Okay, never mind. He says the nuts. Good turn. I think you can actually mix jams here, but I don't think you would mix jams at 10s of the club. I think it's clearly 75 or check. You can obviously run half here if you want, but I like 75 because it's simpler. Tens is like an okay jam hand. Blocks bluff, so I definitely don't want to check. Obviously, like he has a lot of sets, and it's hard for him to call worse stuff. But yeah, this board is just good, so we're just gonna fire. I mean, we just put in the remaining. I don't feel very good about this now, but yeah, it's so unfortunate. Ugh. Bingoed it. Oh wow, what a horrible river. That's why jam is okay for sure. It is what it is. I mean, obviously he just bingoed. Like we got like the max. He's like I don't think he has the equity to call versus size. It's pretty close. No, he definitely has the equity to call versus size. What am I saying? Because he has 2 overs. You definitely can't fold, but did this guy call me over here? What a horrible start to the stream. This guy just bingoed. Unfortunate. Should have found the jam, I think. I just don't love it with the club. I guess we'll leave because the game's gonna break. Yeah. Obviously, he just has 9x in the river, right? Like, he still has, like, fucking ace 9, 9 8s, 10 9. Or we block 10 9. Even 8s, 6s. He's like no bluffs left, so we're just gonna put the money in. You can't really fold main hands there. But we got outplayed. Probably should have went all in though with like for that reason because there's a lot of overs. So you definitely if you play 2 sizes here you can definitely find jam. I probably should have found it, but I just don't know if it's a size I would bluff for. But it probably is. Either way, I think he calls and he just sucks out. But it would look cooler for the all-in EV. Plus he'd probably get to run it twice. But whatever. All right, you know what? I'm gonna set this guy heads up. We're gonna play limps. I'll limp it. There's not a rec at this one too, right? No. Well, wait, let's this. Actually, wait, this table isn't even a rec now. What the heck? He leads on this board. I guess we'll call. We'll fold here because we're behind 10-9. Like, we're like drawing dead versus basically. Wait, this guy's actually playing heads up. Block, and a limp pot. He probably just has a 6, but that being said, we just call easily. Oh my god, what a river. Okay, so we're behind every boat. We have like nut low boat, but so if the money goes in a limp pot, like this SPR, there's no way this hands will get in. If he re-raises though, I'm not gonna fold. It's pretty easy to find a bluff here. They just had a flush. Well, unlucky river, bro. Subscribe to earn drops. What does that mean? 85 is gonna be too wide. Come on. Actually, limping's a lot worse because at 500 because there's 0.6 bigs in the middle. You could check this one back, but I just like to see bet mainly in these limp pots. I think we can go huge here. Obviously, he does have some two pairs, so he probably can't go too big. Like, he has 9 deuce, 9-3, 10-3. Oh, wow, what a spot. I think we just go all in. That is what's called munch, but it's like... He never has king queen. So, we can definitely build all in. He never has queen 8, I think. Maybe you could, but... I'm hoping if he has two pair, he just looks it in. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Probably shouldn't go. Probably should just try to get paid there instead of But I honestly thought if once he called turn that he was gonna have a lot of two pairs, so I didn't mind it. But I could just go a size like 50 bigs and then he just snap calls every two pair. But going that big is probably just like exploitatively bad. In theory, it's definitely a good size, but just because like yeah. What is action? I need to pay more attention. I bet turn. I guess you just always block river. I need like low-key focus over here. Half warrant call. Turn ace is okay because he's not actually half putting that much ace X, or at least he shouldn't be. So we actually could run leads here in theory, but definitely need to call turn as well. I like the size from him because you definitely need to bet. We'll just fold here. You need to bet non a6 here, so overbet I think is a huge error. And this allows you to still bet 9x. On the river, I'll just easily fold though. Yeah. This is a good play by him. Good line. You could argue, like, you could check sometimes with a7, but you don't have that much weaker a6. He led last time, which is odd. I need a lock in over here. Let's roll here. 51. We'll take this. This hand loses a lot of view when it gets 4-bet because I actually can't call it. But if people don't 4-bet with you enough, which I'm not sure if this guy will or not. Most people do under 4-bet. It's over check. This hand's just gonna go in the check fold. That's a really bad word for you. Us, because he has a lot of offsuit queen X and jack X. We actually start flattening a lot of queen jack off and stuff, but obviously he open calls it. Jack 10 off, queen 10 off. We flat a lot of it. So we have like a nut. We have like some nut equity. Like we have aces, kings, and ace queen. Technically slightly more. That being said, they don't need 4-bet ace queen, so they hit the queen pretty heavy. So useful. All right, when this guy checks like 3 times, like he just never has it. But I guess like there's no point of going that big. This is a 3-bet versus a rec. We're just gonna try to get paid from an ace. You gotta see bet here with the club still. Brayden, let me play heads up. Freaking Brad Martian, bro. Florida Panthers legend. Alright. We're already down 1 stack today. Do we just like commit? We might as well just commit to the limping aces. I mean, we rolled a 6. I mean, if we're just gonna fucking limp, we've limped so much back to back that like we have to limp aces, I think, just to get some credit. Just to get some fucking credit. You're definitely polar when you limp raise, so you have to take like you take the connectors, 8-7, all this other shit, but you limp low frequency. You only play like 3% raises, but I think he's really strong here too. He hasn't been raising that much, so yeah, we fucking got him. We got him. We coolered him. Let's go. Ace queen queen first flop. Oh, don't you dare! I can't, bro. I can't, man. Whatever. It was a cooler anyway, so who cares? Actually, I'm being a victim. Did he call me last time I did this? I don't know. I'm just gonna call down here. You don't have much Jack X on the check call, so it's not a good card. Bro, I just fold. Like, what the fuck? 2x pot. I don't think we like. Okay, our hand is actually like okay bluff catcher, low key. We don't have to call very often though. I'm actually gonna call. Hoping for the river give up. We'll see what I do. This guy just strikes me as someone who's nittier on the river, so we call this hand a fold river. Like, I could call 2 pairs and stuff. I don't need to call this hand anymore. Obviously, having a deuce is nice, but we have a lot of pairs on the river. Unfortunate. 2x pot is probably just a fucking tell that, yeah, but I don't know. Wait, I let into this guy? Oops. I wonder if this raise is strong. I guess it was call. I can just raise turn. Fuck me. I should just fold low key, but whatever. If he has an 8, I don't know. Maybe 75 is better, but hoping he has 2 pair a lot. Like river. I feel like he might river the 7 pretty hard, but could be wrong actually. Call. I don't know if he traps that much here. Take that. Okay, we're not gonna bet our weak 10x. We're just gonna check. I think he's a lot of ace high, so we'll bet check bet this one. You can't put in too much here. I think I'd be pretty polar on the turn. Wow, what are these fucking rivers? Heads up is pain. Poker is pain today. Could have been bluffing earlier, but I don't think we need to call that often. Unfortunate. So show these nooses in charge. Well, I'll try. Oh, I'm not on multi-stream for some reason. We'll call. I see call flop. Could raise actually. On an 18, we'll stick to call. He doesn't really have pot too much ace x, but we'll just keep going. Like in theory, I should lead here because he should check back a lot. But I think if he has bluffs, like people will overbluff the spot because they'll pretend it's a good card for them. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not folding an ace. Yeah. So river size makes no sense as well. I think it should be bigger or it should be smaller. He just went like no man's land size, to be honest. Because like it's either he's greedy with 1 pair here, or he just has 2 pair and he doesn't know what to do. But even then, it should go in the ace-6. I just don't like the split. I just bet all of our trips pretty much here. I think we just B75. You put a lot of pressure on the ace-high floats and 7x. That's the advantage of like turns like these. People usually raise too many of their draws, and then yeah. Also with knights, like I don't think he folds any 10x on turn. So he's gonna float a lot of like ace high here, and then they just has to fold. And people will make the mistake of floating like king 5 here too much, and they just have to fold turn. Like this spot you just overfold because like, you have to fold turn if you don't fold flop. Like people will focus way too much on calling these like really low EQR hands. I think it's pure raise. So let's take it. We already got stacked once today by a Frustra. And basically an all-in, we win. Like there's like 0 SPR remaining, and the guy called a flush draw and bingoed. Okay, if I have heads up, I'm not gonna sit this. I think you can play a lot of sizes. We'll just simplify to 1/3, but it's like probably not the best size to be honest. $13? Oh, we're gonna check back this board. He leads, which is like probably not correct. Because like we're still like limping a lot of stuff. Like here, he has too much like jack deuce off and like garbage. But he probably means he hits something on the board. We'll check here and then just like 2x pot the river, I think. Oh, he doesn't lead much 9x, does he? If he bets, I'm just gonna raise him. Like he has to have like 9-7, 9-6, 9x to spades. We'll just take our chop here, just in case, but yeah, it's not great. Wow, he flopped a straight. What a horrible run out. I think he could have folded flop, I think. I probably should have, but I got lucky. Because like I think his leading range is like way too strong. 90 will fucking pop it. Probably should have folded flop actually. We raised Jack 10 off earlier, so probably a good indicator he's going to be raising a lot of these ace-x hands. This Jack 10 is easy, like you can definitely find check back with Jack 10. I will check back those. He might find lead. Him not finding lead actually makes me want to bet because he's been leading a lot. Obviously, as a streamer, I just have a huge disadvantage, but because he can like read into my strategy here. Obviously, good luck us here. I mean, I guess we can call. We'll find the raise here. I think it's a good hand class to raise. You block ace deuce, which is like one of his main hands. But I probably low-key should raise smaller, but like I want the fold, so I go bigger. It's probably stupid, but it's just true. Because I'm gonna want to raise an ace. It's actually not that good of a board for us. We'll just fold here. Just call it with a club BBJ outspot. I just like playing block here mainly. I don't think the 10 hits his check back too much for us to need to play bigger sizes. Dude, I keep rolling low, but like I'm not gonna limp this type of stuff too much. I don't think he's actually raising that aggressively, so we don't need to limp trap too much. Plus this hand's like not like a great limp raise because it can't actually call off. I'm just gonna check on this number, or this card, and the number especially. See his size. Alright, we're definitely just building around the queen here. Yeah, so 75 is fine. Like, obviously you check back ace jack or you roll low, you can kind of get it in there, but I was mainly building around the queen. I think it's fine simplification. Bro, these 1Ks look so much better than the fucking 500s. It's absurd. I should just play the 1Ks, but whatever. We'll stick to the challenge. We're gonna run up a stack today. We got some bad beats, like low key, but like it's only one hand. Like it's calm. think the day is incorrect. I mean, you can limp this hand because it's like actually okay limp call, but low-key it's still 3-bet call, so I still open calls 3-bet, so I'd rather limp king 4 off. Yeah, I'm that guy who plays limps. I don't care. I like playing limps. It's fun. I believe this hand folds. This hand is okay. It's fringe. I think this hand should probably open. Because it's like one of the worst opens, so it can't go limp call, but it's still like benefits in the fold. So I think it's a mistake by me. Still bad at it. Could consider checking this one. But obviously has a lot of 4x, but we obviously have a lot of 4x, so. And it's like kind of hard to take bluffs. Like if he bluffs, like he has to really take a lot of like absolute dog shit. How many total hands so far? Don't know. Well, we'll figure it out like at the end of the week. I've like been lazy. But, like when the graph looks like this at the end of the week, because we're fucking so good at poker and we're gifted as fuck and we run good, and the poker gods love us. We'll take a look. I'll just open aces. I literally limped it last time. I don't think I can limp it twice. Bro, we're actually kind of chefing this one up. Thanks, ST, for the sub. Appreciate you. Guys, how many of you guys like the new YouTube vid? It was fucking fire, no? Bro. What's taking so long? Alright. You definitely mix both. I think like double bad is better than having jack. I'd rather check back more often if I had jack of spades. I should probably pay a half pot or check here. I could probably half pot this for value. This hand has to call a raise, obviously. And then here I'm playing like 2x pot, so. This one's close, but I think we'll just go for the check. Yeah. Like I said, I should probably open. This board's actually not that good. We should be checking back a lot, but whatever. This guy's gonna get in the stream and see the hands that we're limping, and he's just gonna be like, what the fuck? But like the thing about the limp, it's like pretty fucking OP, you know? Oh! Okay, so we have this like 5 and 3x as diamonds, but like. I think I just pot it and he calls 2-pair. I think if I like jam, he'll start folding everything, but I think if I pot, like he'll call all the hands. Nice. He bets huge on turn. Honestly, I'm just gonna fold. Like, fuck this. Fuck it. These are the types of plays I used to not make enough, which is why I lost. Why I would lose more. Like, I just would, like, try to hit, like, to defend too much on turn, honestly. Like, people are so nitty in the probe. Like, people are just not getting after it. And then they have bluff, they'd like to go with it, so. These, like, marginal calls that are just basically folding on every river are just not that good. Especially on a board like that, where, like, it's pretty wet, and, like, I can easily, like, call a lot of hands that can improve. Like, way easier. Like, even, like, any of the straight draws plus a 3 is gonna be a better call. Oh, that's a cool card. Cool board. I unblock all the calling range, so we're just gonna raise. By that, I mean, like, if he bets here and he has a heart, he's gonna call 2, like, almost every time, so we get value. Obviously, like, my hand's not that run-out proof, obviously, so, like, that's why it's probably, like, the solver wouldn't love it pure, but, yeah. Imagine 4 hearts, though, like... Because even if he has, like, 6 hearts, like, he doesn't have much, like, deuce and 3 garbage, right? I don't mind this hand. It's a limp call. It's going to, like, 4.4, so this hand can limp call that, I think, so... 86 VPIP right now, chat. I'm the limp master. He's leaning on an ace high. It's kind of absurd, bro. That's a great card for him, though. Why is he leaning on ace high? Is he, like, misreading the board? I don't know. Yeah, obviously just call twice and fold river, because, like, he's just not bluffing. I feel like he just has a draw and he's trying to buy a card. I don't understand. I mean, he could just have, like, ace 5, but, like, why play this line? Like, he would just make way more from, like, getting bluffs. I just happen to have a 10, though. Yeah, easy fold. This is a horrible... Like, obviously this is, like, one of the most disgusting lines I've ever seen in my life. I think he just didn't realize. Yeah, obviously I'm never folding an ace. Never folding a 3. I can just fold a 10. Wow, check back. We're just going to find the block here. So wait, an 8's a straight. I think we just gotta go for it. I don't think there's much value to be made from one pair. 2 pair, like, might even reopen low-key. 3x might be open. We could have blocked. I don't know why he reopens for this, like, puny, disgusting size, but it saved him money. Or it costed him. If he went bigger and he could have folded to jam, but obviously if he goes to that, like, disgusting size. I don't understand why. Like, he has bluffs. He gave value from 3 so easily. Or 2 pair. Like, I don't understand why he goes to this disgusting size. Luckily we cored the fuck out of him, though. Okay, we can find check here. But it's like he almost, like, never has a 9. I don't think he folds a pair, so we're just gonna go 75. I think he raises a 6 as well. So actually I'm just gonna triple. He, like, barely ever has a 9. Like, how does he have a 9? I check calls ace 9. Like, check calls king 9. Yeah, obviously we check all these hands, but... Delay raise. I'm just gonna snap. And then just fold river. I guess I could see why he would play this way. With the 6, I could have low-key found the fold because this guy is very passive and he does have a lot of 6x. I think my read that he's just gonna keep giving up these 6x these hands is just costing me money. Maybe he's bluffing. He probably just has a 6 though, and he just did the stupid delay raise thing because he thinks it's better. Obviously, I just hit a 9, so what can I do? He did pick up a lot of, like, draws though. Like, if he, like, floated 7-5, it became double gutted. So it's, like, easy hand to find. That being said, I think guy is, like, extremely nitty, so I'm not gonna bother. Vacation visiting family. Have a good time, Bappo. Have a good time. Guys, I'm gonna try to get a YouTube video going this Saturday. So if you guys want to be in this YouTube video, let me know. All I ask is you're willing to go. All I ask is you're willing to go in call with your webcam on for the entertainment of the video. And yeah, that's about it. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get 7 poker regs and then 1 imposter, and we're gonna do 3 rounds. That's the goal. So I might need like 21 regs or 18 regs or whatever, but because maybe I'll do 6. Yeah, this hand is easy open. So. I should have folded Loki long time. I should fold turn Loki. Fuck it, whatever. This guy's like so nitty, but like whatever. This hand's just such a good 4-bet. It just sucks to like just grind up a stack and then get cooler in a pre-flop swap, but whatever. I don't know. I don't think like this guy's grinding heads up versus multiple people. There is no way he's bad enough at poker. Like he's not 3-betting or playing pre-flop like close to properly. I think. At least in the 3-bet line. Like in the 4-bet line, it's whatever. Let's go another table. Fuck it. If he's down, roll the 10 this time. Let's do it. Roll the 10. Let's do it. Oh, it's a set. We obviously just bet this hand for value. Do I bet again? Wow, what a run out. Imagine just have 9-8, like we basically always have nuts, right? Like you never like queens. Like he wouldn't put me on queens or tens limping though, so he just re-raises all boats, so I don't need to like jam or anything stupid. We can bet turn here, I think. Like he barely has any queen jack. He barely has any 7-6, I think. So I mean he has 7-6, but we just bet turn, get called by like random 9-8x and check back river, I think. Kind of sized hand maybe. Damn. Okay, we still don't have the best 2-pair. Like we just go 75. I think we just go to a size that an ace is never folding to. Exploitatively. Yeah. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Love you guys. Did you guys like the YouTube video? We fucking sweated that one. I think it was good. I went like full Mr. Beast. If you guys haven't watched it, check it out. Yeah. This guy's getting hit with the dark tech today. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah, this is close. This is probably just a check, but whatever. This guy's not gonna reopen his bluff, so I figured like whatever. Let's just do an expensive check. But if he never calls worse, then it's probably like mid. Oh, got the Maxime there. Probably could open this one, to be honest, because like we can just limp queen deuce and queen 3. Whereas like limp raising queen 6, limp folding queen 6 is not as good as limp folding queen 3 off. This hand's a good 4-bet bluff, but like low-key, I'm just gonna fucking get rid of it. I rolled the number 2, but like out of CBA. Is this for OF? Why? Am I like doing something weird? Was I being too fucking erotic for you guys? Bro, come on, get it in. Like, you already bingoed me with the queens. I ran so bad, guys. I hit aces. He had queens. Heads up, but I lost one of the runouts. Like, think about it. Imagine being me. Okay, let's run the check. Why not? Why not? Will he bluff? He has infinite. Figured he had calling hand, I figured he would bluff. Woo! Get destroyed, bro. I'm unguardable in this limp line. No one's playing with me, bro. There's Yuki. Low-key, we're gonna stack Yuki for the vibes. A big better checkboard. Let's see if he plays it. Yeah, I guess I'll fold. Why not? Double block is definitely viable. And then we obviously can build an overbet range because we're like range blocking turn. I think we can build an overbet range. We literally just block 9-8, so. It's hard for him to have river 10. Like, he needs like 10-5, 10-4, which he doesn't play offsuit of, so exploitatively, I think people will naturally overfold this. Whereas if it's like a queen or king, like they will have offsuit of this, or an ace especially. So naturally, people like don't think like that when they're defending. So if you know stuff about poker, you can like exploitatively sometimes generate more folds and stuff like this because, yeah. Obviously, we just call ace-8. Decent board. Pretty decent board for him to caller as well. I mean, it's like the thing is like he actually has Jack 9 off we shouldn't have, so there's that. We don't have that much tens, but like low-key we do defend a lot of offsuit 10x. That's why I like bigger bet here. With like you just leverage the fact that I never have like I might have 8s or 7s, but like I never really have that strong of a hand. Like, I don't defend the offsuit. Like I 8-7, 10-8. I don't have any 2 pairs that much. I have only suited 2 pairs. Which for heads up is not that many. It's a pretty fucking banger tune. All right. Board's pretty wet though. All right, it's clearly big bet reopen here. I could see like he blocks, and then hits a lot of a6 and slows down. So yeah, we're just gonna go big. I don't know really what his range is, like high key, because like if he has overpair, he's definitely not playing 1/3. Like no way, no way. It'd be horrible. Like he's either like pretending he splits, or not. But yeah. This is better limp because like I can limp fold this way more chill. But low-key, wish we had queen 6 right now. I'm gonna DM him another table. There's no action right now, boys, but so you guys gotta type in the chat. All right, do we like just like fire and then just like jam those rivers because villain just has a tough time defending? Probably, right? Probably. He pretty tired. Maybe next time. Stop lying, bro. Okay, I shouldn't say that. Yeah. Alright, decent river. Let's win. Let's just win. Get cooler, him. Oh my god. Run better, bud. Run better. Snap call turn, that was interesting. Okay. Top bottom, just not really a raise on this board. There's just too many bad cards for you. Like, you're just never going to have, like, that good of a hand by the river. You're still behind Jack to 8, 10, 9. And, like, think about it now, how many hands you're behind. Count how many hands you're behind, chat. 5 trillion? Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's just, like, I don't love check raising this hand. It's okay check call, though. Any might-size hand strength? We block check backs, fuck it, let's just do it. If he goes, like, smaller than pot, I'm just gonna fucking raise him, because, like, I just don't believe it. And if he goes big, I'll just call. Like, we're gonna have a lot of 8 and 7x here, right? So it's like, it's calm. That guy's such a nit, though. Why is he betting flop to not bluff this hand? Either you check this hand back or you bluff river. There's, like, nothing in between. This hand has no showdown. So it's, like, kind of, like, horrible played, I think. Like, either you just, like, start checking the flop so you don't have to actually bluff this hand on the river. Or you fucking bluff this hand on the river. Like, think about it. I just named how many folds I have, guys. 8, 7x is main. Like, obviously I'm going to bluff a lot of my, like, 10 and 9x floats. So like that's why I was thinking like I probably should just bet because I have so many bluffs. But then I also thought I have so many weekends as well. Like just 8 and 7x mainly. So is this limp pot? Because this board is god tier for him. Ah fuck, I'll just check. Like I actually think like him the snap calling Jack 6 here, it just shows me like his mindset in these limp pots. We obviously just call on this nut river. Bro, the guy's just not even bet when he has the nuts. It's crazy. Thank you. What the heck? Take it. We'll take it. I lost nothing. Power of the limp pot. His hand's mixing. My apple's full. He's like range betting, right? So like my hand's like gonna lose a lot of its EV. Sorry guys, we have this heads up going, but a lot of the other games are dead, I think. Try to keep the lobbies open. Nah, let's just bet a big. You thought he didn't raise the suited hand earlier. Okay, we'll play one more too. Okay, not betting this card by the way is like the most face up. The most face up. Honestly, I'm just gonna bet. Like if he has some 10x trap, but like he actually has a lot. I don't think he improves it that much in these. We're just gonna B33 again. Low-key checking is the most face up like I have value line ever here. Like I would just range bluff this turn. Oh, he sniffed it out. He's good enough. Actually, wait, what am I saying? It's probably not good enough. Like low-key probably should be calling almost everything there. But we happen to just have queen 5. But we kind of give up to sizing tell, to be honest. Once, like huge error that people make versus the limp, guys, is they try to MDF defend. Like you have so much garbage in your range, and it's okay. Like think about it. Like if I open here, he would fold a lot of shit pre, right? But if we run the limp, he's gonna think like I gotta defend fucking king 3 off versus the C bet. Like no, you don't, bro. No, you don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta defend Jack 4 here to hit MDF because I have to call like 60%. Like no, you don't. Your hands suck. All right, Loki he does have ace-x in line, so we don't bet. This is like super face up, but obviously it's like so much worse king x. We're just gonna go 75. I think he would have bet an ace if he had it, and if he doesn't, like whatever, we still value bet anyway. He's playing perfect. Yeah, get destroyed again. I'm unguardable in this line. What is my 1-1 soft lob? Like fucking trillion? Oh, what do you mean? How do you know? I shouldn't ever do this. I think this is a wreck. But like Loki had reggy stats, so he kind of juked me. All right, 1/3 on this board is obviously not great because I think like I said, you want to leverage the Jack's aces advantage, which are good enough to get in for stacks on most runouts here, or like decent amount of runouts. Thank you. So if you leverage that, you go bigger. Like I actually do just flat so much 10 and 9x to the point where like you don't like make me that in like particularly that indifferent. Like with the 1/3 size. That being said, 1/3's obviously like never gonna lose that much EV. Turn here. Oof. The thing is that the ace is like we said really good for us. We don't fold any ace versus 1/3 on the flop here, and he is like range betting, but like low-key doesn't have that much ace-x. So right, we'll check here. Patron is in a few hands. Yeah, exactly. This is just such a face up 10x line, but like, because like he would just bluff everything on the ace, no? Surely. Do I actually find this hero fold? It's obviously such a massive hero fold. Like I need to call like 60% here. Like how the fuck do I not? Like I have to call this hand. Like I could just fold 4x. Ah, we'll keep him honest. We'll keep him honest. Even though I don't love it. Seam face up. Could have gone with the god exploit, but this guy might be in the stream. So whatever. But like low key, I probably should just like make the exploit and find that crazy fold there. Obviously, guys, this is like a complete fuck you fold, right? Like got a good turn check, I'd say, from him. That's way easier. Like I just think people overbluff. I'm gonna check this hand here because he has a lot of 3 and deuce x in the limp line. Yeah. Obviously, like it's brain dead to not bluff that hand. It kind of makes me just like know for a fact that he would be. That's why I wanted to fold it earlier. I probably should just find these folds. Well, it's whatever. Obviously, like guys, like I'm have to bluff my hand. Like I'm betting most of my ace-x because he's ripping a lot of. Like he's gonna be ripping a lot of 10x, but Okay, we'll run this into the delay. Try to get value from 3 and do 6. Thanks, Bose Hot, for the follow. I don't know if you see your name. Appreciate you, though. $85 VPIP, guys. This hand just raises. You can just limp the offsuit version of it. Okay. He obviously has 3, but like we're just gonna bet. Probably should bet flop. Did I not bet flop? What am I doing? He call caught behind though, right? Yeah. So like I don't know. It's like indicative of like a middling ace. So it's more indicative of like a hand like tens to suited like stronger ace x like ace queen and stuff. So I don't mind the check actually. Suited Broadway though, so probably can get value from that, I guess. Also, like if I just deny equity, we'll open this one. Just limp like the jack 4, jack 3, jack 2s. It's like obviously better. Yeah. You're gonna get 3-bet less than you should be getting limp raised usually, so yeah. This is how you play like if you're playing more exploitative limps, which I think you should always do. Obviously, what I give up some exploitative coverage. Like if someone is to really like, if my range is too polar, I give up coverage EV. But like in reality, it's supposed to like mixing everything to make sure I have the right amount of 4s and 5s and 6s. Let's just give the EV because like your opponent would never know your strategy unless you're streaming. Interesting that he's played 1/3 all day and now he's running 75. But the thing is, I'm dealt king 5, so I don't think I'm gonna fold yet. Maybe it's indicative that it was a bluff. If this is an overbet, I'm just out of here. I don't care. Guys, I mean, I can't. Like, my equity, even if he's strong, is like basically priced in here. What can I do? Hopefully he just has queen jack and jack 10 and he gives up. Loki, have an okay hand to find jam with, but like I said, he probably just has like 9s way too much, so I'm just gonna fold. It's actually crazy that you can just do this. Not even gonna think about it. Not even gonna think about it. Like, it's actually kind of disgusting, right? Like, you can just play 1/3 on every board, and then when you hit, you just fucking play 75. This is 500 now. What are we doing? But like I said, you just sun run because I have top pairs somehow. Like, if this guy was like balanced opponent, like he's getting paid river 100%. But because of all the errors he's made on the, maybe you got to bluff through, but it doesn't look like I'm getting bluffed that much. Okay. No. We're just gonna fold here. Like you'd be surprised how many times this is an 8. Like I probably should call it with BFD like that, but yeah, exactly. Y'all are on it, man. I'm actually like kind of disgusted with myself for calling as much as I have today. This guy's actually got like dealt like a lot of like pretty profitable spots, but we just have to fold because he's just so not aggressive usually. Greeting from Finn. I'm also better to watch your content. Good luck for today. Thank you. Appreciate you. Hope things are going well. Okay, versus a rack, I think we just size up. There's so many continues on the sport that exploitatively, I think we should be pretty good for us. Like, there's a trillion draws, and yeah. Okay, we block folds here. We'll just check and lose. I think it's okay. I don't know how wide this guy's floating. The 5's obviously god tier for him. Loki, bet check bets? Probably okay. I'm gonna run it. Whatever. We just rep a 10 and stuff. Like, obviously, like, whatever. Like, if he's just, like, floating a king 3 garbage, like, I think people will. And the fact that he doesn't bluff river makes... By the way, guys, versus aggressive opponents, the bet is so much worse. Like, if you're playing versus, like, one of these, like, heads-up regs, this bet here is, like, Omega Torch, in my opinion. Because what they do is they'll bluff everything that misses, and then they'll only check stuff that's made, and then they don't fold any made hands. Right? Because they think... They're smart, right? So they think with intention. So, like, okay, logically, I'm only going to check a hand that's going to check call and make money from bluffs if the bluffs all make money. And bluffs obviously perceived make a lot of money here. But this guy, who's not going to bluff river, I have 7 high, I should bluff because I need to fold out his bluffs. Yeah. Giving away too much info, but yeah. Whatever. At this point, whatever. I don't think this guy's going to overhaul his whole strategy. Probably should bet flop. Getting too cute, but now that we check, we just commit to checking. Can we value bet river? Low-key, I think so. Like, I feel like I could get queen high hero call here. It's like omega punt call because I probably just range bet all my gloves, to be honest. But all right, we'll call. Yeah, nice. You should low-key just like go 5x spot here. He never gets called. Like, he just has so much 3x, but instead he reps nothing that he actually would ever play his value range with. He just reps the I'm gonna bluff, and it's so funny because like I low-key am just like sitting here with a mediocre middling hand every time. Like exploitatively, it's so face up that I am, but yeah, because like I've been like literally, what am I playing? 90% c bet. Like you think I'm actually gonna c bet something that's like you think I'm actually gonna c bet something middling? I mean, something like you think I'm just gonna like give up a bluff on a king jack 2 board? Like no way, bro. So exploitatively, like it would low-key make more money. And I don't know why I'm telling you guys all this, but like low-key, it's just fun to talk about heads up. So whatever. I think we have to just limp call this. All right, Nick. Good luck. We're gonna leave one of these tables. This one's not very good. We just have to call versus small size because we're in position. We're gonna get to see 5 cards more often than we should. Or we're just gonna see 5 cards a lot, and we get to act and bluff them off hands. This guy's gonna play completely different than the last guy, I think. He just folded my wife. We just go 1/3 here. He's a lot of 10x. Expecting to face all in a lot. Hopefully it's not aces, because obviously I think he knows enough to just flat aces here. I guess we just fold. It's like such an unknown. Like this line for most players just loses. I'm like too caught up in so many of these hands, guys. What the frick? This is why I gotta leave tables. We're just gonna jam here on the turn. Don't be a set. All right. You won it once. You're such a demon, bro. Nice. What is action? Probably should just bet here, but whatever. Huh? He just always has something strong here. I'm just gonna jam. I guess like he could have like king jack king 10, but like that doesn't reopen, so like it's not even worth checking. No way! You just keep folding. You're so good. I'm using Gerogen. I'll give you the link. Okay, guys, we need to leave these tables to keep playing these 500s. I'm not gonna risk losing too much EV in these. So this game's pretty dead. This game's honestly pretty garbage as well. Let's just leave. 2 heads up tables is enough to be extremely entertaining for stream. And my win rate like matters way more in these. Fuck, I can't believe he folds here. You're so good, man. Actually, like good fold, like low key, but well played. Whatever. So tilting. Probably should just like low key range be 175 here because like villain never has king queen or ace jack. So just prints. Let's just bet twice now. It was 75 river. You could definitely split, but whatever. We'll just go 75. I expect to get called by too much 10x. Hopefully. I don't double trap. Like I just don't believe it. Oh, I hit my PC, guys. If he raises, do we just fucking jam? Nah. I feel like this guy don't believe it. He'd have to raise a queen deuce or king 5 or king deuce, which just seems like that's like basically the strongest thing he could have. So Yeah, I think I'm gonna call. King 5, King Deuce, yeah. Yeah. Just getting out of line. I just don't think people raise King 5, King Deuce for that size. What is action? I think we just pot, target worst 9x. I don't know. Could go small and target queen, but like whatever, it looks like it's still bluffy for a queen, either way. Might have missed action though, so I'm sorry if I did. Focus on other things. This board is... You were good with punts a bit? Nah, man. I'm a fucking legend. Bro, he's a bigger punter than me. What's he talking about? No, Kali's like super chill. I don't play Brisson that much, so like hard to comment on his game, but he's definitely smart about the game. But like, I'm the biggest example of like, you can be smart about the game and like not be that good sometimes. So, yeah, we just can't fold here, too much equity. I mean, I could see him like massively overplaying this board. Like, it's not a very good board for him. Like, he doesn't 3-bet King Jack off pure or Queen 10 off or Queen 9. Like, he will have Queen 9 advantage. But like these other hands, like he just doesn't have as much as us. And when it gets to the river, I think this guy might just jam too thin. So I'm just gonna fold, even though he's very aggressive. Like I would just call queen because like I actually think he might make the mistake of like just jamming way too much queen X here, like queen jack for value. I'll jam queen 8 for value, like just garbage. He could be over bluffing me, but yeah. I need to focus on these heads up though. Like between reading chat. I think we just play 2 heads ups, guys. Fuck the 6 max. Fuck the 6 max. If I get 500 6 max, we'll run it, but 200 6 max, like cutting into 500 win rate, just doesn't make sense. Good fold. This guy's a folding master, like Loki. We just call here. Could play small raise, but he's sized up, so it's like indicative that he's not range betting. It'd be pretty horrible if you range bet for that size. It's like too many weekends. We're just gonna call twice though. With the strongest 6. The king having not 2 pair overs. For example, we had queen deuce, we can hit a king and beat it, but if we had jack 6, we can't hit a jack and beat queen deuce. So that absolute hand strength, for example, might matter. If you get to the river, like how thin would he go here? This guy does go thin, which is like indicative, like it's kind of smart. It's just nuts, never mind. But he didn't go that thin. Damn. We'll check back the middling ace. He pots river here, we're just gonna fold. Oh my god, whatever, it's fine. Misclicked. Obviously just call here. Like he's ripping ace 8, ace 6, and 8 6, but he has like a trillion draws. Not a good turn card for him to go for value or bluff. I almost like reopen now because he's like so face up towards draws. This guy's absurd. How punty is he, guys? Would he really raise ace 8 here for value ace 6? Not 8 6. It has to be 6s? I don't know. I'm calling. Oh my god, shit gets there too. Let's see if he's willing to jam river though. I think it's okay to have calls here to fold river. It has to be 9 7. Why did you raise queen 3? You have a queen. You're ahead of everything. What's up, guys? All right, here big winner, but he has jack 10, so he's jack 10 off pure, and we don't have it. So like, I'm just gonna proceed with caution. Could I get involved here sometimes? But not even. If I did, I'd probably want a backdoor flush draw so I can actually outdraw it. Whereas I'm just trying to adverse it, so we'll just check. Let's call once. Loki, you could play over better check here. He does bet queen jack queen 10, but we can run check all the decents for sure. Do you think I could start folding his hand on the turn though? Like you probably just want to jack or 10. There's no real difference between a 9 or an 8 here. I don't think he's betting a 9 for value. So I can just call like, wow. I think like this guy's on the nittier side. Like I could consider this, or not even like just pot and get a lot of folds. But we'll just check. Because I think like he's not gonna bluff enough. I don't think he's like, yeah, I don't know. It's hard. He clearly like has something because he checked. Like I'm hoping he just has ace 8 or ace 7 and he just half flop for no reason. It's my like go to like nice hand, nice hand. We like low-key block king 10. But like I'm just not gonna go. I'd rather block king 10 by having a 10 than by having a king. I don't think it's a natural bluff size. I don't think it's like really doing its job. Yeah. We'll play it down. Okay, in the delay, we'll check twice. Go Santa Claus mode. He took a while to call here. This is definitely overbet, I think. 7 of spades is okay. Doesn't block that much. 10 doesn't block that much. Like 7 of spades is okay because a lot of 7x he's gonna have is gonna be suited. So I like the deuce. It's like unblocks bullshit. But yeah. Yeah, I think we just have to give a river this hand. Nice hand. I think 7 spades bad. Like you can call 7-4 spades. I don't know if it's 7 deuce. King 7. Queen 7 even. You could call these because they're ahead of bluffs. The jack isn't that good for us. Really good card would be like any straight completing card. 5 would be nuts. Oh wow, good not bluff. Is the player still playing? I think so, right? It's this guy? Yeah, okay. I just want to know so the game doesn't break. This hand's close, but he did go particularly small, and we have an over to the 7, which is nice, because if he's betting a 7, we can actually draw to an 8. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get into this. It's too much exploit going on here. But yeah, there's obviously an exploitative reason for that, but can't reveal it. Yeah. You do kind of unblock folds, right? He's not gonna really. I'll just go 75 here. Just to target, like if he floats too much crap. Like you can still bet a queen, I think. So I don't like going over bet. Like oh, I'm so polar. I don't really see the point. Still bet a queen. Yeah. Probably over bet here's better, but like whatever. I want to get called by a jack, so I'm gonna size my hand strength. I meant size my hand. I'm gonna size to get called. Yeah. Oh my god. Whatever. It's actually okay. I think his B75 is probably just too strong to have enough folds on this board. This is like really troll line by him, but I think we just can fold. After B75, like I think he's not left with enough shit for us to bother doing anything else. Oh, I misclicked. Wait, this guy's like low-key coming back. What happened? Ah, yeah, this one. Oh my god, I'm just like, oh man. Kazumi, by the way, like god tier spot to bluff on turn. Oh my god. It's so good, but he just doesn't bother. Okay. Yeah, we'll raise it. Fold here versus big B75. Pretty easy to overfold here, I think. It's fine size, I guess. We'll bet because the board's so good for us, but like low-key this hand should probably check. I just expect people to raise a little too linear. You can go 1/3 here, like kind of for value. He actually does have to call a lot worse. Hands like 10-8 suited with backdoor flush draws and stuff have to call. All A6 has to call. So for that reason, guys, you would never bluff a hand like this heads up. simply because we're gonna be ahead too much. Plus our hand can check all, right? Because we're gonna be ahead of all bluffs on turn, unless he's bluffing ace jack for God knows why. Okay, so now I gotta think about what my range actually is, because I'm just in a lot of spots. He doesn't have deuces or fours, mainly deuces. Nice hand. I think he's gonna have ace high a lot. I think we just B75. But I don't expect this guy to raise, like high key, high key. Well, he might have 9x of diamonds, right? If he jams, like obviously I just can't fold, but it's kind of unfortunate. I actually think we're beat a lot if he jams. I think he could river deuces. I think he could check back nines. He could have king deuce, king four. But yeah, bet prince. Let's go. In the delay, obviously I'm just gonna call. Oh wow, that's like actually a nut low card for the delay. Hopefully he just has a 5 and doesn't want to bluff it. Please, ace 5. Yeah. Oh, it's jack 5. No. Well played. Well played. We're gonna fold. We can B75 this board. Expect to like get range called by ace high for no reason. Oof, that would've been so good. That would've been so clean. We just run the check back with the flush draw. Ooh, it would've been sick. He just turns every 4 and 3 into a bluff. I'm just gonna block. Just gonna run the double block here. Patented line. Casimir's waiting for any punt away. I know. That's how everyone plays heads up versus me. He's had some spots where I could have, dude. Like the fucking king 5 hand where like I just flop top pair. The fucking board where I probably had trips. Alright, we just run smaller because we want to like bet 6s through jacks, I think. It's fine. Low-key, I'm hoping he overfolds. This hand's garbage. Like, it's just giving up. It's actually, like, funny enough, probably should give up flop. But I'm hoping I get an overfold. I feel like he's been overfolding versus 1/3. It's like, he should call, like, 85% here, so it's like, hoping I can get that. And I literally blocked the 85% in question. But, yeah. The 8-7 suited of diamonds, the 10-8 of diamonds, the fucking 10-9 of diamonds, like, that's literally the 85% in question. This is fine, but, actually, wait. Ah, fuck it. Let's just do it again, because I think he has a lot of ace high. We need 50% folds from ace high. Ah, let's just size down. Maybe he'll, like, tilt, because we had nuts last time. It's like psychological warfare here. Last time we had nuts, so this time we'll have a bluff. Fucking genius. And make him feel bad, like, oh, I called ace jack into the fucking nut flush. What am I doing? Obviously, I want to pick a side. Like, I still don't want to troll too hard. Like, I gotta pick a size like 6s could bet. Or, like, maybe not 6s, but, like, 9s could bet. Obviously, like, 6s once I could call by 9s, so that's, like, the only difference. 6 is probably okay to bet, though. It blocks a lot of bluffs. Right? Maybe not, actually. Like, 7-6, but, like, that's not really a hand. I thought, like, he would have 6-4 and shit, but doesn't, actually. So 6 is probably just better check. The main bluffs are gonna be, like, that Jack 10 region. You definitely would rather bet your pairs here, I think, with a diamond. Because you unblock more bluffs. Like, for example, 10-8 of diamonds, right? He's folding, but he would call 10-8 backdoor flush draw, so if I had 8s here, I'd rather have bet with 8 of diamonds. Oh, sorry. Yeah, wait. Am I getting this wrong? Am I literally doing it backwards? No, wait. No. Poker's hard, fuck. My bad. Basically, which one unblocked bluffs? Am I trolling? I'm like having a brain fart. These guys are too good, they're in my head. Wait, I play the same bad too. I think. Nah, man, I'm running Dark Tech. I don't care. If you call me, you're actually good at the game. I'm running Dark Tech. I don't care. I don't think you have anything here. Well played. If you call 6-5, honestly, I can't be mad. Oh my god, he's too good. Well played. Actually, well played. You deserve it. Nice hand. I actually am like yapping out of my mind there. But like, low-key it would work if I wasn't a streamer, I think. Oh, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. The prime sub. Appreciate you. You guys are the best. Check all the way to river. I guess I'll bet and get called by King Queen. I guess. Obviously, this hand's a call. Let's just get the Queen 10-9 flop. What do you mean? Oh, King Jack. Let's take it. Alright, alright. Check. Odd. It's kind of fine. But obviously, like, nothing else for us to do. But check back. Okay, CC, let's go. CC is probably the best out of the players we've played with so far, but that's whatever. Let's have fun. Okay, this hand, you could bet, because you can bet call. Also okay to check as well. I don't mind this hand, because, yeah. I don't think CC's going to fold backdoor flush us here, so... And then we can just check now. And it's actually, like, really under reps, because, like, we don't... There's any checkers we're still ahead of stuff, I think. Any ace-x with the club, for example. Turns out that great for us. It's probably okay. Nah. Here, exploitatively, this hand should call. This guy does... What do you pick this as? We're just going to check now, but I don't imagine I'm ever good. Yeah, I could consider bluffing this, but... I don't know. Okay. This just seems like an underpair, but like, you know what, let's just call, whatever. Yeah, it just seemed like it, but like, the price is so fucking good, right? Like, it's like, whatever. Like, yeah. I have good reads, but like, villain is like sizing so small that like, it doesn't matter. Like fucking one, betting half the pot. GG's gonna go eat, so I'm gonna do the good game emoji. Bro, I've had 3 people quit me, what the heck? This is a half pot board. Let's take it. Tough. Oh my god, we cooked, guys. Oh, he's still playing me. Nah, you're not gonna limp raise punt it off on your last hand. You're just not gonna do it. Ooh. He actually does call a lot of king and queen X of diamonds here. I expect to get called so often, but like obviously guys coming out for this bluff. Low-key should probably go bigger, but whatever. I expect to get trapped too often here is why. I think he's thinking about raising. Oh, never mind, I should have gone bigger. This guy's a fucking genius, actually. But he was like wrong on a lot of calls today, so we'll take it. We got the ones we needed through. Alright. We kinda cooked today, chat. Like, scale 1 is then how hard did I freaking cook? We got freaking cooler to start the day, though. Thoughts on CFPs for ever and never. Bro, CFP wouldn't like me, low-key. I'm too weird. I'm too cringe for CFPs, you know? Like, CFPs need everyone to be, like... normal. I'm too fucking ill. I want to fucking limp in the small blind. But... God, what a beautiful fucking session. Feels so good to win. Oh my god, I feel like I made the right decision 100 times there. I could have low-key gone 10x pot. I meant like 3x pot at the end. But like I actually think like villain will just call. Like I think like they would just flat king X on the flop and like they would actually play it that way, so I didn't really want to go too big. Yellow Tech whale, no, Yellow Tech's friend. Secret Reg? I know who Secret Reg is. I don't, but like low-key. Alright, I guess we gotta get more games now. These games are so dog. How do you come just grinding wisdoms? Pretty much. Pretty much. Wisdoms are pretty good. They're pretty good, guys. Also, this game is just like high heat, I think. Like, it's like extremely hard, but it's also like not that hard. And I'm not saying that in regards to me. I'm saying that by like some of the people that reach the high stake are just not really reinventing the wheel like you would think they are. Like, it's not like chess, right? Where like the guys are like pretty cracked. Okay, like obviously I'm not talking about like fucking the 10k plus players. Like these guys are obviously pretty cracked. I'm saying like to play 1k is not like it's not like you got to be 2500 in blitz or something. Yeah, CFDs are pretty good probably though. Like low-key, I think it's like free money if you're like willing to like learn. Like as long as you get in a good CFP, it's like probably free money. So like if you're debating, if you're on the fence and you're like a mid-six player and you're like stuck, 9 times out of 10 you're probably gonna be better off. Like I know a lot of people that have gone into CFPs and then they've like come out like way better. So and they've like way more rich and then like when they're out of the CFPs. Okay. We still have ace jack he never has, so I like half pot or she never has, or they never have. Or it would have been dog. I just like half pot simple. I think yeah. I think people also like low key what makes the board better to be more aggressive. Like if you put this in a solver, it might say, "Oh, play b75 or check," right? It might say this. But the difference is villain's gonna have a lot less eights through threes than they should, because people just, including myself, love calling these pocket pairs. So that's one. Same with connectors. And B, they might have like more strong hands than they should as well. So what is action here? For Loki? I can't believe this guy's still back. I can't believe this guy's playing. Like, by the way, chat, this is absurd that this guy's playing. I'm not gonna get into shit, but like, crazy. We'll just bet. Why not? Whatever. It's like probably fine. Probably his worst forex. Could consider checking, but the issue is like they might just call like fives or eights. And I don't think they're actually ever folding it with the size we picked, because I low-key probably should have picked bigger. So I just kind of own myself. Yeah, I should probably just check. I realize that this is wrong played line. Well, yeah, whatever. Just wrong hand archetype. Plus, like the size, this bit the size I probably should be playing. Oh man, this game. I'm not gonna play 3 hand at 200. The rake is absurd. What is action? ISO buddy and check back. I guess we call now. Huh. I'm just willing to get out Yap, but like low-key I pressured over because he probably just has the jack. Or middling ace too often, but like low-key it works. But like honestly, I just think I'm gonna get called more than I would if I went like 3x spot, but like I don't know the guy, so yeah, I would obviously like a lean wreck, but yeah. Oh, I got a DM from a guy I forgot to respond to today. Okay, I don't know if player souls fold because that size is quite big, but yeah. Whew. Busy looking at student typing in Discord. I play 1-2-4 and with a lot nowadays. Bro, how are you guys doing on the club? What sort is it worth to start doing that today? I don't know, help me a lot for me get 50 and 500. Yeah. Okay, guys, we got 2 tables. How bored are we on a scale of 1 to 9? Oh, we got more action going. Let's go here. Let's Jesus see Zach. This guy's an absolute spot, by the way. I know we have him green tagged, but like in reality, guys, he's a spot. Like we got him. Got him unlocked today. I'm playing 500 only. Probably keep the table count down. I don't know. I'm just like low-key like better when I play less tables. Make actually so many mistakes. Is it? No, it's worse. Worse, bro. Worse. Way worse. I don't know if I should say it on stream, but yeah, worse. No. One of the like what think about it, like, guys. I don't want to say, but like, what's the worst thing someone could do as an online poker player? Like the most scandalous thing they could do. Like pretty much the most common scandalous thing they could do. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah. Yeah. Right, you guys are like detectives now. I'm gonna go for the tree bets. Okay, what is this? Come on. Like obviously it's value, but yeah, what? Such a meme line actually. SSTT 20251. Thanks for the sub. Alright, meant the follow. Appreciate you. There's a rec here with 50 of EPIP. We just have to bet 1/3, I think. It's fine. And then, like, Loki gets a win. Whoa. Wait, why is he, like, Loki playing like a sim? Hold up. Hold up. Have you guys seen the new YouTube video, bro? It's actually setting the poker world by storm, I think. It's that good. Is it gonna mainly call? We'll go with the double lock. I don't think he takes too much jacks and tens. Or even if he does, it doesn't matter. How much 9x could Buddy really have? Just double block it. Hey, Loki picks up so much 9x actually. 10-9, King 9, Queen 9. Alright, no, not Queen 9. Jack 9. Yeah, easiest line to believe in my life. Nice hand. Good bluff. I'm gonna go for the smaller squeeze because you squeeze more often, so you drop the polar. You start going more. Because like a lot of your calls that were like okay before, at least Queen Jack, Queen 10 suited hands, now are like better 3-bets because like they're playing multi-way. This guy can flat like King Jack, for example, into Queen Jack suited. Stuff like that. So it changes your strategy. Whereas you're just going to go more linear, you're going to play more of a small blind 3-bet type range. Obviously still closing, but yeah. $96? Alright, Zach, let's freaking go. Let's dance, bro. Good luck. No way I'm getting 4-bet though. You're kidding. This guy's just like, actually, I think he just like spawns in the game with aces every time. He just spawns in, bro. This flop probably would have been B75 as well. 8 of spades being good. 10 of clubs being fine. 10 of clubs being good as well, actually. Blocking like ace 10. Yeah, it's actually like, 10 of clubs good? Like, surely it's just good, right? Like, blocking ace 10 is enough. But like, low-key, if you B75, like, maybe you want to fold out. Like, Jack 10 can't call, right? So, or Queen 10 can't call. King 10 can't call. B75 here. It's like, maybe you, like, low-key just want to hand that, like, fold out more backdoor flush draws if you're gonna bluff. Because it's, like, better EV, but maybe. I'm overthinking it. Because the 9 of all hands was a club, right? So you unblock less 10-9, which is obviously not good. Obviously here you can just play 130. It's like really hard for him to do anything about it with the 8 6s and 3s density we have. So high frequency 1/3 is just completely fine. Turn card's very good for him. I'm gonna check back and he's gonna go like 2x pot and I'm gonna have Vienna decision. I think this is what's gonna happen. But I think I have to call this one. So yeah. Oh. Would he really check a pair? I think he might hero call ace high. He could have 7s, 5s, or 4. This makes me feel like he might have an under pair. But he like Loki shouldn't be opening up pure, but with this guy he might. It's such a weird line. Is he actually running XR? No, we gotta bet. We gotta bet. Like, actually, I don't understand why he would check. Like my main range is not 8x, so like it's perceived to check back, but 8x specifically, we'll call ones because we have a heart, and an ace should probably be good. Loki could just fold this though. This is a weird line by Rise, but he's pretty. This guy's very accurate, so maybe I'm just like getting too greedy by trying to like not play theoretical enough. Like he's UTG, so like it's probably just a check back, but I just think like practically speaking, like I'm perceived so much like checkbacks are nuts that like I don't see why he would try to like bluff catch there. Do I put him more, or does he just always have it? What do you think? So I'm jamming to fold out exactly ace king, unless he hero folds it over pair, which I just don't think he's going to. No, we're not gonna bluff. Call me a nut. I don't care. Ah man, I might have got the fold. I don't know. He might have called this. I don't know why he doesn't just jam turn though. Ugh, whatever. This is why I can't call. Like, what a joke. What a joke hand. I just thought like if he had ace king with the heart, and that's the best shot I have. He has ace king with the heart, right? That's the best shot I have because this guy's very nitty chat. Best shot. I should have folded pre. Let's see here. Best shot I have is he has ace king with the heart. That hand could easily call because I could have jack 10, queen jack. You know what I'm saying? Like in that hand has good blockers and stuff. Like I thought like if this is the best shot I have, like like he could keep in mind he could just have like tens, jacks, queens without a heart and he's like knitting it up. If that's the best shot I have, I just don't think my odds on a bluff are good. This guy he loves the call button too. So it is what it is. One third on this board is like completely not really that good, I think, but it is what it is. It's like fine, I guess. You've pretty much unblocked bluffs with the 9. You shouldn't have too many blocks with the 9 of hearts, so like it's probably better. Probably just check. Like we got the board locked up. I think we should just be polar around the ace here actually, because like there's no reason to build a betting range on king high because like, every hand that's not a king here is actually drawing dead. Like it's drawing to 2 outs, I guess, most of the time. Yeah, obviously a call. Obviously a call. I don't think he's bluffing his played. Oh, he is. Okay, what is action? Bet, check, bet. I don't know. He could be going thin, but yeah, it doesn't really make sense. We'll play us. Oh, we're at BBB. I don't love it on this board. It's too easy to defend. I think this hand just can't fold yet. I think we've just 1/3 reopen here pretty easily. I think like he's gonna take a lot of like double overhands that just have to fold now. Oof, I don't like his line at all. Okay, I'm gonna just, like I think like in theory my hand is mostly gonna be folding here because it's hard to have enough folds, but like exploitatively could I call more often than this? And I think the answer is actually yes. It seems like he's trying to buy a card. It's just the vibe it gives off. Now this block is throwing me off. But we're just gonna get leveled here and just go for it. I don't care. Oh, he's thinking we lose. Well played. We unblock all the bluffs, so this is a fine river bluff, I think. Having a diamond's like fake, but like his line is so weird. I guess he just has overpair and he's like being weird. That's what it is. His line just doesn't make sense. So you could say he loved me, I guess. But well played. It's just jacks with a diamond. Ace nine, ace of diamonds. Wow, what a line. I knew he had a middling hand, but he heroed it, so it's whatever. I knew he had a middling hand. Like that's just not his strategy. It's unfortunate. I probably should have just found all in. He low-key would have called all in though. He has like god blockers for all in, so it's unfortunate. I think my size was the best shot I had. Even though he had massive sizing tell on turn and river, like massive, I think. River is a clear no bluffs. He would just never play a bluff like this though, so I probably should have just given up river, but I just felt like committed. Unfortunate. Well played, I guess. Just overbet into that. Like the card is so bad for you. Like you should just be checking a lot, and he just bets anyway. River, like I don't know. To me, it's just weird line. There's like nothing to get value from. 85. This hand is just not that good, but I still think like we could probably build a range around it. I guess like double bad is probably okay to bet. Maybe you want a heart. He's gonna have queens here, so it's not that good, and he's gonna have sevens, eights, and we never have. But that being said, we roll at 85, so you definitely bet it sometimes, I think. Oh man, I'm kind of tilted about this. I think I played this bad. I think I have a good read, but it's just unfortunately he just has ace nine. Like I should just like get out of the way. It is what it is. Like he like flop size is polar, right? But then this turn, guys, is so bad for him. And if he had a real hand, he would actually recognize that and trap. But because he has like some Mickey hand, he goes for like thin value. I don't know what he thinks the bluffs are. Like I guess like Jack 10 with the diamond, Queen 10 with the diamond. But like the thing is, the reason I like this is because I unblock these hands if he was potentially bluffing them. Like I wouldn't want to bluff with Queen 10 of diamonds because like I'd want him to have like those types of hands. That's just bad line by me though. Like, it's clear when he plays that way, he's just committed to the hand, and we should just value fuck him. Unfortunate. We should just full turn probably, and like just accept that like okay, the card's so good for us. Yeah, it's like fine strategy probably, but he's just not going to be balanced in it. That's just that's why I called. Not that his size, if you plug it in, isn't a thing if he splits. Like I'm sure if he wants to see that, he has to play small size. Like I'm sure he's aware of that, but like I just don't think he's going to play that line with actually a good hand. But like that being said, he just had a bluff catcher, so well played. How long do you expect your win rate to drop when you force re-enter global pool? I don't know, man. Even though this guy's a good player, like naturally people are just biased to pocket pairs. It is just a thing, I think. Oh man, I'm actually really tilted about this hand. But whatever. I'm actually not that tilted. I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm really actually not. I like my line. It's whatever. If I'm just gonna get paid by like his face up range every time, then it's fine. We obviously shouldn't have probably bluffed though. People just like when they cap themselves, they just like hero calling. But I was playing for some nittier players today, so I went for it. And the 2 racks will just size up. Is he gonna find the 4-bet again? This guy's the GOAT. Zach, I don't like you, man. Alright, obviously easy check with the 8-7. This is a B75er check, leveraging the fact that we have more jacks through aces. But we have a lot of other shit that needs to be protected, so. Run it twice? No, because I want you to reload. How much queen X is reopening? Okay, he's not reopening ace queen, king queen, probably not actually, so he does hit a lot. Very good card for him. Probably check too quick. That makes some really bad play. This hand's close. I think we call because it can improve, but oh. Do we actually have so much ace-x now? It's hard to have a worse check call than this, so fuck it. Oh my god, he was drawing dead, bro. He wasn't drawing dead, he had a lot of outs, but still, fuck. It's very clever, not good. I think he's repping Queen X on turn, obviously. Size probably maybe a bit of a tell that he could be weaker than he is repping. Did I lose his hand? God, I suck. He's just owning us. Also, like, high key chat, like, people just don't fold enough here. They'll just, like, fucking call Queen Jack for no reason. Thanks for the follow, Taco. Appreciate you, appreciate you. It's like hard for us to have shit that's worse though. So it's like King Jack King 10 though. We don't really have that. We bet some of it. Ace X, like we do just check all ace check, ace 10 sometimes there. For only half pot. Can't even check all ace king, right? It's probably mostly folding though. That's why I was thinking leading's probably not a thing, but I was hoping like it would work. Because also at the same time, like, what is my value? But like low key, what are my bluffs? Where's this guy? We don't know him. Let's call. Call. I don't know this player shot. I think we could jam. I think we jam. It is what it is. Like I was debating getting in pre. I don't know the rack. We jam now because like he has a lot of double overhands. I think so. We'll just jam. I don't know. What can I do? Oh, wants it once. Is he hacking? Nope. Take it. Bro! Killing me, man. This guy just owns me. But luckily, we got a free stack. Just run 10s and 8s. Skill issue. Bro, I'm like pretty pissed about this hand, actually. It's like pretty face up and overpair, but like I'm surprised he took this line. Worked out, though. But well played. I think if he had jam, he's like god blockers, though. So his plan was just like bet, and call. But we went smaller, so it was like low-key, you gotta read. Because like I wanted to raise every flush. I don't want to just jam and like not be able to raise every flush. Because he's putting in too little. So it definitely makes sense to play not all in with value. Like I think you want to raise every single flush there. Oh, that's okay. Low-key, I just don't believe this. This is like not a good board, and you should be polar. If you're betting like too many mid hands, you just have to overfold. That's why the 1/3 kind of sucks. I know, but it's my opinion. It's like you want to bet like ace 9 plus and like 10s to aces, but these hands can all size up. So it's like I have more 5 and 4x. So betting small, you just or end up just value like betting ace 8 here, guys. It's like omega bad. Obviously, right? We'll just fold. This hand could have limped because it can limp call, so I should be considering more. Bro, I hope we keep the rake back if we lose. I hope we keep that fucking juicy rake back, so I can stay a rake back warrior, guys. It's okay. I'll just be the streamer anyway. I'll just be the streamer goat. I'm a content creator now first anyway. Chat. Okay, in the delay, we just bet like whatever. I have deuces. Probably should just check and then just 3x river. I'm actually just, I don't know. Do I want to bluff? He never checks a flush draw, does he? Is this guy capable of hero calling? I think he is. I like low-key remember. I don't know, man. If you have 9x of diamonds, nice hand. I'm just getting called here. Fucking streamer fucking run bad. Like, how is he thinking? He just has like ace 5 with the die of diamonds or something. Bro, you just can't play like this off stream, on stream. It's just like heartbreak. Like, if I'm not streaming, guys, like these spots are literally, these hands are gone. But like you guys can play like me. It's fucking free money. But as a streamer, oh my god, it's a headache. Alright, obviously we're just gonna attack here. Fuck it. It's B75, like very high frequency with this type of holding. This guy's too good. I think this hand's okay turn bet. The 10 is not good. Like, he's gonna fold 10, 8, 10, 7 for sure. But like Loki, actually wait, he only has suited. Actually, yes. Also, there's lots of draws here. I think we can just min bet or double overs. Doesn't hit any 2-pair. He does have like 5-3 though, so maybe like I'm overplaying the board. But like I expect people to check raise it too much. He only has 5-3 suited as well. 40% fine size. Obviously, you can't fold the pair yet. Turn 75's okay. You could do two. Like, you could overbet Queen X, or you could play 75 and still bet some ace jack. This is probably fine size actually. We block bluffs with the 8, so it's easy fold actually. Jack 6 will just fold. $72, we're just gonna 3-bet it. Limp call this. No way you can continue, like, come on, I got the board, like, give it to me. Reckon the big, if he tanks well, he should know to open wider. 2x might be a tell, I doubt it, but we're still gonna 3-bet. Oof, this board's not very good. I guess we can run check back. We block 7s and 6s. He took a while to call. I wonder if it's tell. Still, it's okay to check back on this board. Ooh, wow, what a turn. Second best turn in the deck. Non-overbet, but this guy's like low-key believable in the non-overbet line. Does he check all king, queen, king, 9? Like, what king does he check all? I think I get bet and get free roll, and also, yeah. King, queen is like a check all, but it's like such a sick reg line. I mean, he might find it, but I think reality is just gonna have a weekend. Obviously, we're just gonna call here. Oh my god. I guess I'm all in. Yeah, how am I not? Thanks for the follows, guys. What 9x does he have? Like, does he bet 9s? He has 10-9, I guess, but he only has 3 combos. Would he bet 9s on turn? Obviously, we're just all in chat. Like, obviously, ace 6 of diamonds is a good bluff, but like, how many ace 6 of diamonds hands do we have that we want to bluff? Like, would we bluff ace queen, ace jack of diamonds, ace 5 of diamonds? We could bluff flop sometimes. I feel like he might just find like a sick call here. Like, low-key, I could see that I'm over bluffing, but the size is so big, and we do have like ace king played like this so much, so it's like whatever. He could like have the read that I bled ace king on flop, but then again, like he has to give me a bluff. He doesn't have a 9 very often. If he has a 9, you kind of have to call. But... oh, just fold. Like, what are you doing? Like, thank you, thank you. Actually, thank you. What? What did this run out? Okay, so like what? It's like 10-9, king 10? I think it's too thin now. Fuck. It's unfortunate. Overbet versus this guy? Oh my god, I'm not calling you. I'm not calling you, bro. I'm sorry. Nice hand. Bro, you guys are goated in the stream. If you guys see my new YouTube video, make sure to go check it out. I'm becoming a full-time content creator, guys. I'm no longer a poker player. If you see some of these whale lines I'm playing today, that confirms it. So make sure to check out my newest YouTube video. And okay, guys, make sure to respond to the poll on my Discord. If you guys want to be in a YouTube video, I need regs to be in a YouTube video on Saturday. I'm gonna try to get. Lime is like nitty, but also my tats are like my tags are inaccurate, to be honest. Yeah. There a lot of times my tags are like tilts tags, but yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to be in a YouTube video, just DM me. I just need a poker regs to do. He just like never has a 6. All right. Oh, this is my iconic open chat. King 8 off in the cutoff is like, I'm literally known for opening this flood. Yeah, an iconic. You rolled low, we'll fold it, just to stay honest, versus this guy. Alright. So far, so good, I think. I don't know, we kind of stacked our first hand of the day. We absolutely crushed the heads up. Soul reads left and right, low key, but there's a couple of plays I could have made. Like I could have potentially sized down some of my value in some of these lines to just like get called more often. I think that was like probably my one leak on like 10x spot because like it was the correct size, and I thought this guy would still find hero calls versus it. But like low key, if I just go like 4x spot, I think I just get range called. Okay, but if you guys want to be in a YouTube video, join my Discord. Like we're trying to do I'm trying to get like 4 people that are not poker regs. Okay, we're gonna bet here because like this guy's very tight. 4 people who are not poker regs. Okay, he has 4s, he has 3s, he has Jack X. I don't think it's double flush draw. These are a lot of continues. Let's go massives. Just don't like jam because like I think it's face up 7-5 if he jams, but whatever. Also, can fold because he could jam 4s or 3s. Okay, we block 6 with a spade. Like, how much spades could he really have? Called 1/3 on the flop. Let's just B75 this. How much spades could he really have? It has to be ace-3 of spades. Like, I guess he just calls all his ace-6 of spades on flop, but like, yeah, it's hard to have spades. Because you have the 6 of spades, right? If you don't have the 6 of spades, like, it's a huge difference. Like, that blocks like a trillion value combos. Okay. What am I trying to say? Okay, like, I'm trying to do, I guess, the, like I'm trying to get 1 non-poker reg in a call with 7 poker regs, right? And he tries to see how long, or they try to see how long they can go. Like each round, we're gonna vote someone out. So we're gonna see how long the poker reg can be incognito. And I have like multiple. I want to do multiple rounds. So if you guys are interested in being one of the regs, because I know almost all you here are regs, just DM me, or just reply to the poll in my Discord because I have one. But yeah, I'm gonna need people. It's gonna be hard to get enough people, to be honest. So yeah, if you want to be in the video, yeah, I think it's gonna be fun to do. So good hand versus a rec. What's his PFR? 26. Right. Obviously nothing to do here but call, I think. It's pretty obvious. Good turn, but I don't think, like, versus rec, I think you don't need to play leads and shit. Like, I think, like, rec is, like, potentially going to not realize how good of a card this is for me or something and just, like, overbluff. And just do dumb shit. Stick to call. Obviously, 10 would be lights out. 10. Even though like blockers are kind of 12 versus rec, like actually just making it less likely as queen 10 is probably pretty good. The lime is net usually, yeah. All in might fold. Less than all in, easy snap call. Tragic. Who's bet here? I think it's fine. Low-key, it's like, maybe it's getting sus, but could play checks, but honestly, this hand I still like betting. Unblocks like calls that are worse. And needs equity to not versus those hands as well. I don't know how much you get. Like, he does have Jack 9 suited and shit like this, though. King 9 suited would fold. Queen 9s. But he's not going to fold any Broadway. So maybe, like, on that board specifically, like, betting is not that... It's kind of fake. Because, like, honestly, all the overs, like, are continuing. Like, he doesn't have the offsuit Queen 9 and King 9. He should have. Like, whatever. Bro, this guy actually just had King Jack there. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. He blocks again, I'm shoving. I joined. I see like no channels. Yeah, I'm gonna help you out. I got you. Ah, whatever. Nice. Take it. Yeah, my Discord's kind of shit, not gonna lie. I have to like approve people. I set it up like a while ago and it's pretty trash. Okay, he didn't lead. I wonder if he plays leads. I feel like he would. So it makes me like more likely to bet. But that being said, like maybe I have an exploit on turn because of it. So that being said, checking is also equally probably decent. If it's small, I'm gonna consider folding. If it's big, I'm gonna call. Yeah, so maybe there's a tell with the long lead. Because like that's obviously easy to not lead. Sometimes, like for example, people who play leads, when they don't lead, like they actually are exploitable. They're not actually rolling. They're just leading their good shit. Happy nightmares. I remember times when I have shit. Give us a wreck here, we're just gonna bet. Huh. I guess we check though. What do you mean, bro? Okay, what do we want to have? You guys like 5-3? Like we're just cooked, I think. Thanks, Dutch Gambler, for the follow. Appreciate you. Could have considered like 3x pot here, but whatever. Probably should have bluffed, to be honest. Okay, this guy's I'm gonna have to make the VOD member only. So if you guys want to watch these VODs, you're gonna have to be a member. If I'm playing 500 right now and I'm playing versus a lot of like pretty good regulars that play up to 2K, they're gonna get too much info, to be honest, from watching these VODs. Played pretty exploitative today as well, and I don't want to just completely overhaul my game, which I might have to if I keep these VODs up. So if you guys want to watch, you can be a membership. If not, I'll try to do more plain explains, try to leave some up. Well, it's pure raise on turn, I think. Wait, what hand are you guys talking about? The 6 hits him way more? Yeah, what hands are you guys talking about? This exploitatively just prints as long as I don't run bad. Alright, you got any tips for studying effectively? Yeah, I mean, just ask yourself questions about why things are the way they are. Okay, Queen of Hearts, 9. I feel like this guy's just gonna be too nitty in this line. Okay, we'll roll. 29, we'll fold. Don't need to call this hand too much. The 9 doesn't fully block bluffs. Like, he could bluff Jack 9, 10, 9 there. So Queen 8 definitely a better call. Treat it like school a bit? No, I disagree. I think like the way to study effectively is like low-key find something that you're interested in and then like actually understand it. And like study that spot specifically until you understand it. That's my biggest piece of advice. I think so many times people get too stuck on like memorizing it, but you want to be like, oh, why does this hand bet? And you want to actually learn the reason why. That's way more useful than just like memorizing shit. So like if I were to run this hand and I'd be like, oh, the king of spades isn't like betting the turn here or some random bullshit. Or oh, it picks B125 or 175. Maybe like go in and like try to actually think why that could be. Right? So for example here, one thing you could learn is if the like for example the strategy would play a lot differently on an ace on this card, right? Why? Because villain's gonna actually check call a lot of ace x, but he's gonna start folding a lot of queen x. He's not gonna call hands like queen 10, but he might call ace 10 with the spade. Especially if it's the diamond, right? Ace 6 of spades. He's gonna have a lot less queen x. So therefore I can bet actually jacks and 10s here, but on an ace I can't. Right? So I would play the strategy completely different based on the hands I want to bet here. Here I go for a small overbet. On an ace, I might go for a huge overbet. Because but I'm gonna bet less because the types of hands I'm gonna bet. I'm only gonna be betting like random ace king, sets, and two pairs. Now, is that actually like how the solver would play out? Maybe not, but that's why memorizing it wouldn't be that good. Being able to actually learn how the solver thinks is way more useful. But like, so basically when you learn like, oh, this hand likes the check back flop. For example, I'll give you a heuristic, right? Like the hands with the backdoor flush draw, when you're betting straight draws for a big size in position, like to check back more. The reason why is they benefit less from the fold EV. If you're assuming you're betting big size, the reason why is straight draws just naturally don't have a good matchup for backdoor flush draw hands. Just the way the money goes in. So when you're folding, when you're betting a straight draw, you benefit for a big size. You'd rather fold out higher EV hands from your opponent if you're going to mix your frequencies. Like that's something I learned from just staying on the thing and studying it. Memorizing it doesn't need that much EV. So you see people play like horrible unbalanced strategies and they make a lot of money. So what you want to do is learn how to actually apply the theory knowledge to actually making money. And the way you do that is understand like, oh, there's a mistake my opponent can make. Okay, that's how I could counter that, etc. You want to actually get better at poker by using solvers, as opposed to just like memorize maxing and praying it like gets you EV. But there's like rake in the game, and it's not always going to work out. It's my biggest advice. Alright, like surely this just works. No way he calls me. Like, for example, you could still stick with range bet, but you understand why maybe your board doesn't like it. For example, on boards you like range betting, like ace king 3. Why do you not like range betting, right? Like if you were to use a solver, like why would you not? The reason why is look at if you just node lock what the opponent's supposed to defend versus b33, it's extremely easy to play, right? Your opponent just calls everything that hits the board, and he can fold everything that doesn't hit the board. It's like extremely easy, right? But if you play big bet or check, you make a lot more hands indifferent, etc. The reason why is you don't actually have an ace or a king x advantage, button versus big blind, obviously I'm talking about, over your opponent. But what you do have is a nut ace and king x advantage. So that's why you choose to protect your checking range, right? And then why is that different than like a queen high board? Well, because on a queen high board, the queen has the board a lot less locked up, right? So for example, you can't, like checking back queen 10 is a lot different than checking back ace 10 on those types of boards because a king or a queen, an ace or a king can come off. So you'd rather c-bet more and fold out hands like king 9 off, ace 9 off, ace 8 off, right? There's a lot more hands like that. So you have you're checking those hands checking EV is a lot. Like queen 10's checking EV is going to be a lot lower than ace 10's checking EV on like an ace high board. On a queen high board versus ace high board. I hope that made sense. Like learning heuristics like that as opposed to just trying to just blatantly memorize everything. I think that way you don't actually have to get in game and just copy memorized outputs versus people who are not playing anything like you. But because you learn these heuristics, you can exploit them. For example, when your opponents just aren't doing them. That's what I'd say. Like, oh, I'm supposed to bet this thin on this board. Why? Oh, well, if you know your opponent has that issue where he bets thin on that board, you know why he's making the mistake, and you know what the mistake is. But if you just memorize maxing, your opponents can do whatever they want into you, and you're not going to exploit them. That's why solvers are going to... Like, if you study like the theory more, your exploit game is going to get way better. For example, I know versus 2x here, the reason you don't play 2x is because the small blind is actually the person who can exploit the hardest versus 2.5, not the big blind. Because I can actually start playing flats because my 0.5 I've put in the pot is a lot more useful, and big blind has less EV on a squeeze. So I actually build a flatting range now. I have two potential sets here, I think, perceived, so I'm just going to go with the huge size as a bluff. Oh, you know what's nuts if a 10 comes off? Oh my god. No, we'll talk about it when we get it. No. Not to mention my 3-bet EV's less. So I know that's main exploit because I've actually went through and looked through it. That's why 2x is actually really OP for the button guys, because small blind is actually the main person that exploits you, and the main exploit he has is by playing flats. Big blind actually doesn't get that much exploitative EV. Yes, they can defend more hands out of position, but is it that good? No. We're just gonna 4-bet here. All right. I'm typing too much into this. We'll call versus 130 here. Turn my hand into a bluff. I like that. Plus, like, the 2 outs are, like, extremely clean. Who is this? Bro, okay. Okay, we'll just call versus the 5x. Taking he's just gonna stack me, chat. He checks. That's an interesting choice. I think we bait 33 here. I can't imagine he's expecting reopen high frequency here. He's gonna have a lot of, like, is he actually good enough to run check call with Jack 9? Jack 10, there's no way. There's no way. I don't believe you. He has a lot of 8x, but, like, what ace-6 call? Did you raise 10-8? Oof, this one's tempting, because I feel like he's gonna have a lot of, like, Jack 9, 10, 9 as played. 10-8? 8x of diamonds hands? I guess. It's close, it's close. Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to jam. Oh my god, thanks Daniel Peterson Poker for the thanks for coming through. Hey, thanks man. Thank you. I actually really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna ask that was one of my that's a yellow tag guy, so I'm gonna ask on disc if I jam he calls. Well, let me add you to the Discord, Jules. Thank you. Obviously, easy check here. Could play, like, probably just potter check now, because, like, you're just not betting 10x on the turn. There's no point. So you just have to bet, like, ace or king sizes. So, like, you just go big. It's obviously all in. Yeah, it's this or check. I think like we just don't have good. Eh. Like the queen, like obviously not having a jack or a 7 or 5 is good, I think, but am I getting lots of follows, guys? Thanks for the follows, Crypto Gamble. Thanks for the follow, Clash Bears. I can't believe I got rated with that many people. You're unreal, bro. Thank you. Yeah, could have considered it. Ah, man, I wish I found the jam because so many people were in the stream. I don't think he calls though. It's just like I know I'm never beat. Like I think he's like checking raise extremely exploitative here. It's a limp pot. Like the trap is just so face up. I think. Like people are just not finding ace king check like here. They're just not. So it's like whatever. They're not finding king queen check here. So in a limp pot, like no way, no way. Because like I'm not perceived to reopen a lot. Like the reopen perception here is not strong. Like I'm perceived to have a lot of garbage stuff that like doesn't turn into a bluff because it's a king high board. I think let's bet here because it's like on the tighter side. Okay, he doesn't check raise here. I think we just easily, it's just 75 again. The 8's actually like decent for him though. It makes me actually want to size up because he has a lot of ace 6, ace 5, a5 hands. But I think mainly he's gonna have a lot of ace high here, exploitatively. So and ace high just like has a tough time continuing versus the size. Can you consider limps here? We'll just raise it though. I think we can call once here. I don't think it's like very indicative of a boat line, so we're just gonna call. Whoa. He checks. I think I had to jam. Yeah. How do I not jam? I have like sets this play, so. If he jams, it's like easy fold though. Man, I don't expect this guy to fold enough here. Let's go for it. I should have jammed. What am I doing? Oh, this is horrible. I wanted up a 6, so I size down. But it's actually like horrible, actually, I think. Because like I might just flat a 6 versus this size. So I should probably just go all in. But like actually, like what does he think I have? I guess like 10, like just spades, right? Like I have enough bluffs here easily to play the size, but I'm expecting my opponent. My opponent's on the nittier side. Yeah, he just finds a call. Yeah, it's just so garbage, man. Whatever. It's just garbage line by me. I deserve to get called. I should go all in. I mean, how does he call versus all in? You just can't, right? Well played, honestly. It's just garbage line by me, going non all in. I want to rep a 6x size, but yeah. If I go all in, I'm never getting called. And I don't think he's trapping, to be honest, for what it's worth, so. Well, you didn't appreciate the goat? Yeah, for sure. Thanks for all the follows, guys. Fuck, man. This is just horrible by me. Like, villain is very nitty, chat, so I want to raise to rep a 6, because I think, like, if I rep a 6, it's more folds. But, like, honestly, he's kind of, like, I low-key probably should just find fold. Like, this is, like, all things said, I can blame myself, but, like, this is still, like, insanely big station line. For what it's worth. Okay, whatever, we'll play powerful. Or are you leaving, or are you playing? How do you play in Japan flag? Because I play in Ontario, and I can just pick whatever flag I want in Ontario. Oh man, it's such a horrible line, actually. It is what it is. He obviously, like, completely face up. But, like, for 22 bigs, like, it's just worth sizing up. Like, it's not that big of a difference. It's so bad. Like, once I raised, I realized. I want to rep, like, a 6, because it's so face up, he has a 7, but it's kind of like a yap line by him. What the fuck? And also, like, the fact that he doesn't raise flop. It's like, it's such a, like, obvious value 7 line, as opposed to 6-5. We'll roll here. AD, I'll call. Godboard, obviously. I call a lot of pocket pairs, so this guy is in the stream, so he should know that this board is very good for me. We can just bet this hand because he can bet call. You guys love running their XR, man. I just like, I have fives. I'm like IQ doing. But obviously we're just drawing dead now. Well played. If we have a set, we're just gonna pure reopen because I know he's gonna XR a lot, so it's like there's no point. We'll check that. Like he still gets dealt over pairs. If he wants to overbluff this board, it's like not that good of a board for him, so you can just go do it. By all means. Am I priced in? This is never a bluff size. Is it actually? Could it be a bluff? It's such a weird spot. It almost gives it the vibes like he hit jacks. Like I don't understand. Like why size down here? I don't think I should read too much into it, but like why? I guess like just target 10s, 9s, 8s, but like I feel like you just end up accidentally pricing in way too many draws, which is like 90 more, like way higher percent of my range. And it's like not that good odds of a bluff. Because like 10s and 9s are gonna jam flop a lot, so it's like not that big a part of my range. Like jacks, 10s and 9s, 8s. Like if I'm go with them, like 8s will be like jam or fold. Like I don't think you can call 8s really. There's no like it's just such a bad calling EV hand calling hand EV wise. So you can just like mix jam or fold. I really don't think you can call it that profitably ever here. So or like even 10s to be honest, or like 9s. So it's just not that big part of my range. So I don't really love the size down from him. I think he just has to jam. Like he could be a big tell in the long run, but in reality, whatever. Board is so good for me. On an 89, we'll 4-bet bluff this. Where's the rec? We're just gonna bet big here and then try to target ace high on the river with our size. I'm really tilted about this one hand. Not getting that fold is insanely annoying. Nine of diamonds probably blocks folds. He's like less likely to bluff a hand with the 9 of diamonds on the flop, and we don't have a club. I guess we just check because we're still ahead of shit. You don't want to range bet this. Okay, this is like extremely face up that he has a something, I think. Could be ace high though. Is there? This game's gonna break. The thing is, the queen is not a club. Yeah, I don't mind this. I think it's okay. Just random jack. I guess 10's okay. Obviously, like everyone in the world knows this guy has something here, and if he never folds it, it's obviously like extremely losing for me to bluff. But yeah, probably should have sized down and rep a queen harder, to be honest. I just wanted to like actually make him indifferent with the hand he had, but I probably should just like check give up and like listen to my exploit, which is that he has something. Because he would just bet if he didn't. You from Toronto? Yeah, I am. I am from Toronto. Appreciate all the follows, guys. Appreciate Dano Peterson again. Thank you. Thanks for the raid. You're absolute beast for that. That was sick. It's insane. Try to play better for the viewers, but okay, we're gonna check obviously. Wait, I'm flatter, right? 90, we'll 3-bet this. The issue with this hand is it can't quite call 4-bet, but I'm gonna 70, sorry. But, yeah. Hopefully we hit value, bro. We're just getting stationed today. Like, high key. Sheesh, bro. The fucking ace-7 hand is insane. Obviously I should go all in, but like... Whatever, good call by villain, I guess. I mean, this guy, like, I permanently run bad versus him, though. He's just headbutts the call button low-key, that, whatever. If these guys constantly have to, like, bluff catch, it's, like, pretty fine. I don't want to fold anything on this board, but it's probably like just dumb. Like not having it overs to the 4 is a horrendous call actually. This size is quite weird because it's just not a thing. It seems like he's value betting ace high, so I guess I'll just call. I low-key just have a jam on the river though. On an 89, we'll 4-bet this. And let's roll, but I think we just put this in, guys. Maybe it's not pure. Whatever, let's do it. Should I emoji? No, what he's thinking. I can't, man. Okay, good. You go 100x spot and these guys think. Like, obviously, like, I'm not even supposed to have 3 deuce, I think, pre. Alright, actually, am I supposed to defend it? Or 3x? I kind of forget. I think it's a defend. But I'm not supposed to call it on the flop. So my main bluff should be like 4-3 and stuff, but like low-key. His line gives up more pocket 3s. Like, it could be pours, but still blocking 3s and deuces is completely fine, I think. I like half order check here. I mean, he's probably gonna play a third, but it's like whatever. I'm not gonna play raises here. I think like, you could start raising on the 6, but yeah. The reason you raise the 6 is the main exploit is like 5s is not a good bet from him, so you can charge 5s because 5s has to call obviously still, so you get value with 6x. But if you have 5s, you lose that EV. Obviously, you run into 6x more often. Okay. In theory, I think our hand's okay catcher, better than 7s or 8s, but in practice, I don't know. He's supposed to bluff 5-4 and stuff more in the turn because we have less of it than we would have like 8-7, 9-8 type hands, which obviously are, all these hands are gonna full turn. But now I just think in reality this guy's gonna be on the tighter side here. The runouts is not that good. We're gonna have a lot of king and queen x once we like that flip flop. Hands like ace jack we even have, so we don't need to call a hand that like doesn't block value at all. Like, he has no value at the 5, like maybe king 5, but nit, yes, bro, yes. Not when calling though. Calling, you're a fucking station. I hate you. Whatever, nice hand. Honestly though, like I had to give up an exploit. I should have jammed. If you called me when I jammed, I would have called you bad, but low-key, I'm bad for not jamming. So well played. I like to go to 19 here, so I don't know what I'm doing. Versus a wreck here, we just like cannot not value bet. I think we just go 75 though. Go over the big size without the nuts, and just try to get called by like just like one pair, hopefully more often than we should. Obviously, if I know for a fact, like because I don't think Rex will fold enough flushes here, so nor should they really. Obviously, like if he has 9-8 of clubs, that'd be insane. My B. Should be broadcasting. Okay, 23. I'm just gonna call. Obviously call here because people will range bet, so they'll have 10s and 9s here, so we're not gonna fold. Not to mention if he has queens or kings, like we can hit BBJ, like on running aces, which I don't know the odds, but it's a thing. Definitely adds EV. Now we just fold. I feel like we just block so many bluffs. We don't even double out. I mean, ace jack is like fake. Like he has offsuit, so any jack's good, but. Okay, this is just an easy overbet into an overbet. He only has 3s. He never had, like, he shouldn't flat 5-4 really. Where he's 4. So we're just killing him. So we're just gonna go overbet. I just view this one as tighter. This is a good board for him. I wish I could understand the language, but I don't, guys. I'm sorry. This is actually not a turn bet at all, by the way, because like we're blocking, like if he's somewhat balanced, we're blocking spades hands that he would call. Like for example, he would call like ace 5 of spades, or ace 6 of spades, or ace 9 of spades, like our exact hand, but he wouldn't call ace 9 of clubs. So like you don't want spades on the turn here to bluff. But whatever. I just think he has a pocket pair and he's not calling. So yeah. Okay, what is action here? Bro, I'm a check. I know I'm being nitty chat, but whatever. That's okay. That's okay, Bruno. We unblock like all these hands that could call us. I probably should just go overbet if I'm splitting, but whatever. I would consider double checking more with like 9 of spades and 9 of diamonds and stuff. But actually, you know what? Maybe I'm actually have the wrong read here about the theory of this hand, because like actually 9 of diamonds, it's like probably one of his like natural bluffs. Like a hand like 9-8 checking back or like Jack 9 checking back with the 9 of diamonds are like natural doubles from the check here. Whereas like he doesn't really have 4 offsuit hands. Like he could serve 4s. So unblocking calls is like actually fake logic here. I should focus more on unblocking bluffs, and for that reason, I could see theoretically we'd rather check this hand because we unblock more bluffs. Unfortunate. I don't think you 4-bet this hand. You'd like play cold jam, but you don't really 4-bet it too much. Yeah, just has enough EV to call. Actually, I could be getting no. Never mind. I'm getting the spot wrong. Sorry, boys. Got the spot wrong. This hand does 4-bet sometimes. Whatever. It's BBB. We'll roll here. 76. We're deeper, so I think we call more. Exploitative. We're gonna open and leave. Obviously gonna call queen high. Double unblockers, he shouldn't really bluff queen high too much. But in practice, is he not bluffing it? I don't know. It's hard to know. I'll just overbet with 7-6 of the spade. And also, really key details, we don't have 7 of hearts, which is not a good hand to overbet with. Because he's gonna fold basically every 7 of hearts hands he has. So it's a higher EV. For example, in the checking line, we don't want to give a free card to a7 of hearts, but we don't really give a fuck about giving a free card to... Like, so if we check here, we're going to give a free card to a7 of hearts, which can't call. Huh. This is like nut blocker, like, but we never have his queen, so like we don't really want to play jams here. We like low-key block his... But he doesn't really check his queen, does he? He's more likely to actually trap his king. So I'd probably rather have king 7, actually. End of the block, all this call. It's probably bad. He just has a king. Oh, well played. Ah, overbet is disgusting. What am I doing? Hopefully it just works. Oh my god, it's disgusting. It works, thank god. I completely zoned out. Brought up big net. I hate you. Whatever. I'm just tilted, guys. He literally like is up like $10 million versus me. So he's the reason my kids aren't gonna go to college. So like, would you like if a guy that's like ruined your child's education? Like, would you like him at all? No, obviously not. So don't blame me. Okay. Versus 130 here versus a wreck. We'll still fold. It's close, but good luck us. Good luck us. Oh my god, what a mistake. Let's run it once, because like I got the weather forecast and the board's coming high today. Yeah, it's a high. It was a high forecast. I told you guys. If you guys are here and you're new and you don't have my content, make sure to check out my YouTube channel. I have an insane thumbnail video here. It's like very good with Ben Ababid, if you guys know who he is. Yeah, I'm kind of selling out, but I think the video is really good. So if you guys are curious, make sure to check it out. My YouTube channel. It's the same username as this channel, Twitch channel's name. This game's gonna break, so we're gonna leave. Let's play more tables. Let's just play till it breaks, actually. Whatever. Actually, wait. This guy might play. We'll check. Bro, no bluff. That's why you check it down versus the nittier players, because you just win. Because your checking via so high because you just win. Decent board, obviously, for me. Like I said, I don't think we want to raise here. That non-jam was disgusting. Okay, the king is like such a good card for us, chat. So I think we can kind of fold. The reason why the king is so good is because we actually don't fold a single king on the turn here. Yeah, and the reason why I'm gonna fold threes compared to like if I have a six or something is that when I have threes, every single one of his bluffs is gonna be at least 13%. Like there's nothing drawing dead. So yeah. Like for example, if he has Jack 10, Ace Jack's doing better, right? Whereas if I have threes, like I literally lose on a six. So I can just fold this. I'd rather call like my strongest ace highs. Ace Jack, Ace 10 here. And not to mention we have a bunch of kings. We have Queen X. We can call sevens, obviously. Because we're ahead of six. Yeah. My read is you went to Neil McNeil or St. Mike's. No, man. Both wrong. I went to Loki all docs. I went to Northern for a year, but then I like went to the States. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but yeah. Wrong read. Bad read. Thanks for the follow action, Bron. Appreciate you. Here we mix here. On a high number you would. You actually prefer to bluff Queen 6, I think, over Queen 7. Because your opponent has more folds in the 7x region. Because he opens more 7x offsuit stuff. Wish you good luck. I like your streams. Thanks, man. You can just play range of 1.2 on the rainbow version on this board. Obviously on turn here, he's going to float a lot of a6. Yeah, because they won't give it to me, GG. GG won't give me the free rake back yet, guys. But luckily, this guy helped the host, so it might give me in the long run. Alright, we're just going to block bet here because I think... Okay, like, he shouldn't have that much Queen X, but, like, low-key, what does he have? So... I think, like, we could probably charge more. We could probably get up to 12 and get range called. Because I don't have enough viewers for some reason. Even though I'm, like, low-key have enough viewers, but I don't. Hope it's not a queen. Yes, it's ace 3. We actually needed that river. That's crazy. Let's go. We'll roll here, 32. Still mainly raise this in. We'll play versus Flowerful. Even though he's an avid viewer of the stream, he wants clout, guys. So we'll play him. Hopefully he doesn't stack us. King 5's like bottom of calling range. I find he's like more of a 6-max player. People will end up not opening wide enough. Obviously you just call King High. Calling on turn is probably okay, to be honest. Actually, I think it's like probably a good call. It depends. Like obviously, opponent has to be very aggressive, but like low-key people are on these boards. And I actually, wow, I actually value him now. Clearly, 5x blocks bluffs, but I don't think we bet this hand for value. Yeah, like a queen still plays, so whatever. Obviously, I block 5s, right? Whoa, no bluff! Oh my god. Yeah, I mean everything plays, but I guess 10-8 blocks more folds than like 7s does. So that's fine not to bluff. Definitely don't want to bluff everything. I was gonna call you, so I can't judge. We'll limp this. Oh my god, you have the auto check on! You moron! Obviously, chat, we're just gonna call here because like I got word from my GG sponsor that like the board was running low around this time. Oh my god, he lied. Okay, we just lose the kings and queens too much to float this versus like a real size. Oh, it's a god board for him. We'll just check back most of the time. On a 9, I'm still gonna open this one. Half water check. Blocking calls with the king, you could consider it. On a 17, you know, we'll check sometimes. The 4 and 3 is like pretty. The 4 and 3 is actually pretty good for us. We probably should just be betting most of the time here. We rolled very low, but still. I think you would rather check with the heart, actually, maybe. I think a 10 is good enough to 75 here, clearly, so we can just run 75. Wow, what a cooler over here. Okay, on river, do we want to bet a 10? I think we split between, obviously, 9-8 type hands. Tech call, he just doesn't have 9-8. I think we're just going to go to 21 bigs. You could bet 10x size, which is half pot, clearly. I'm going to go with huge. I would need to call by these like 10-9, 10-8 hands, thinking they block all the value. You open the suited versions of these hands, you like can mix some traps. Alright, we'll fold versus the wreck. He goes for the 3-bet, we're gonna call. Board is quite good for him. I think we can fold this hand at a frequency. Should be range bets for sure. Range bet from villain. Trying to play bet on the 6 max. Oh, he sizes up as well, so very easy fold actually. Without a backdoor flush draw. We would rather call a lot of suited hands. Oh, I thought this guy jammed 28 bigs for a sec. He jammed 281. You crazy for that. 7 deuce. Limp. We'll go small here, Berserk. We're gonna go huge here. I don't expect him to have enough calls. You just go really thin with a lot of ace-x. We actually block like main ace-x he has. How committed is he? Yeah, I think we just B75 now. Nice hand. We can just bet ace queen ace jack still. We block like 10 deuce suited. I feel like he just has like jack 10. Oh, he just has ace 3. Nice hand. Coward? I bluffed, bro, with 7 deuce. What is action here? We cold call, check, check. I'm just gonna check again. And then this river's close. The reason why turn is not that good is he's like more likely to give up like ace 9 to spades than he is other ace-x. I think we just give this one up, chat. It's a good run out, but like, yeah, we lose ace king, which sucks, but whatever. Oh, we'll take the chop. Spades is just not very good. Blocks his main, like, poop. We have other bluffs with the ace of spades that are way more likely to want to bluff, like ace 9 and stuff. Ace 8 of spades. He sized up here, which is odd. Like, supposed to call once, but it is odd. I thought he would like think 75 is like less bluffed, to be honest, because all in is such a natural find. Wonder if he's playing actually 75 there. I doubt it. Ace hero call. I think polar here makes sense from him. Interesting size down from him. We're obviously just going to lead here for the half pot. Small is crazy, but he gets the god turn because he's a sun runner. We don't fold a single ace to the small size. And now on turn, it's like, I just feel like the 9 is so garbage. Block bluffs. We have so much ace-x. It's definitely close. Yeah, we'll fold. It's definitely like I'm probably overfolding, and this guy is probably aggressive. Oh my god, whatever. He just 1/3 range on this, like, it's kind of annoying actually. Just gets god turn, so he's saved. Potter check, so it's easy check. Nemzum PKR, thanks. Can I ask a quiz advice at NL100? Let me see. I keep finding myself all in with ace king, massive combo draws. Okay, obviously we check here. He has a lot of king jack off that slow plays. We just keep checking. It's all in with ace king, massive combo draws are getting the second. That's a lot this month, and just breaking and punting. What should I do? Wait, that's really hard for me to answer. Give me a sec. I'll try to figure it out. But are you just like it sounds like you're just running bad. Obviously we just call here. It is what it is. We just evaluate on the river. And honestly, blocking like hands like 7-6 and 6-5 is like pretty much just blocking value. He doesn't have that many bluffs. I mean sixes maybe. I think I'm gonna call river here. I don't know. Maybe not. It's like queen 10, queen 9, 10 9, king jack. Picks up a lot of value. I'm gonna be overfolding. How aggressive is he really on this board? Getting god price. Nah, 6 of clubs, I just have to call. It is what it is. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling, but it's whatever. It's unfortunate. Oh, this guy's such a sunner, man. If I don't have 6 of clubs, I'm out of there instant. I feel like I should just find the exploit. Obviously, big better check here. Oh, I feel like if I just find that fold, I'm like half pots, we will just call. Obviously, god turn for range because he's just half potting a lot of stuff, and we're folding a lot of shit. King does block folds, but I think we just have to reopen this hand. Half is maybe strong, but I feel like he should just have a lot of garbage, so we'll just bet. Double gut with a flush draw. Could consider checking this, to be honest. Like, this does have the properties of a check. I expect him to just be over half potting now, because he just, yeah. So, like, even if he were to no block it, like 1/3 here would be the strategy, probably. Bro, can we just hit a jack so this is, like, way easier to play? Well played. Alright, he beat us heads up. He value fucked us. Oh my god, I can't believe I don't find this 8-6 fold, though. I should just know. Like, it's such an obvious underbluff. It's like the most underbluff line in poker history. Like, obviously, in theory, it's like snap call, but it's like, yeah. Unfortunate. Oh my god, he just pots into me. Chat, what do I do? This just has to be strong. I'm gonna raise to try and get the... Nah, like, there's not even an action killer, right? Okay, now we'll just raise. Because there is actual action killers now. Okay, as long as it's not sixes, I think I'm just getting a free stack, but I could be wrong. Oh my god, I'm actually really mad at the way I played this up. Like, not finding that fold is really bad. Oh my god. Oh my god, the wreck just sat down and punted it off. What a spot, chat. Oh my god. We just make all the money back. Now we're playing deeper. Oh my god, he just reloads. Well played, Flower Fold, though. I mean, it's not like you play bad. I'm just mad at myself for not finding this fold. But it's like, what can I do, actually? Like, I don't know. It's just too much value here. And people are so nitty. Everyone's so nitty, heads up, man, I swear. Like, some lines I'll overpunt, particularly lines where they don't have value. This call is like, whatever. I mean, I guess I'm overbluffing. I have 7 fucking deuce. But I'm betting ace 9 for value, right? So. But I don't think he can fold an ace as played for that size. Moving up from a 200? Yeah, we're shot taking. This game's gonna break, so we're gonna get second chance at heads up. Yo, Flowerful, just lose this time, okay? Please just lose. With the Cowboys. $95, we're gonna go for this even though we're deeper. This is half pot or check. This is just bad blockers, we're gonna check. I think people are just really under aggressive on these boards. Good luck us, good luck us. Just don't be aces. How about that? What do you guys think? Does he have aces or no? Okay, like, he honestly doesn't have much aces spades. Or ace X. I'm hoping it's just sevens? Wait, we lose. That's so sick. Probably shouldn't bet this hand, to be honest. Turn, so it's whatever. Should have bet flop. I don't understand why people 4-bet guys and have something to think about. Like, isn't the calling, like, super intuitive? Like, either you just call jacks pre or you snap it. Either you just call ace king or you snap it. Like, if you're 4-betting and you have a decision, unless, like, the guy's, like, super nitty and, like, you just, like, or you're, like, super deep stack or something weird happens, you should just know I'm 4-betting to call it off or I'm 4-betting to fold and just play it fast. I don't know. I think I'm supposed to mix calls here, but this guy's just generally on the tighter side, so I don't mind. And what matters is how tight he is post as well. If your opponent's very aggressive post and you can just flat and get the money in, versus range anyway, then calling becomes a lot better. But if they're like nitty post, even if they like have 4-bet bluffs, like if those aren't bluffing off, then like it doesn't really matter. You'd rather deny equity if anything. Like if he gives ace jack off, but he's not going to turn into a bluff that often, it's like I'm just rerolling him to hit an ace. Like yeah, obviously I could hit a jack, but that's like just as likely as hitting an ace. So I'd rather just win the pot. I mean, maybe the way the math works out, it's better because on a jack I get a stack, and on an ace I don't, but still. I should be getting called by ace king there, obviously, or he's just letting me free roll him when I have ace king. I have this guy tagged, the station tag guy, so I'm not going to bluff. I'm actually kind of tilted about this ace 6 call. I can't believe I made this. This is just a call that like you should just never make, and versus anyone, honestly. This line, because like the thing is, chat, aggressive regs will just jam here as a bluff. They're not going to find this like B75 milk line that he found. It's quite frustrating actually to pay that off. We'll mix here. I think it's like mainly just calling though. And we just block here. I will just call the ones that have a heart. But I doubt it matters. I doubt the heart's good. He's never checking 5-4 hearts here, so it is what it is. Appreciate you guys. Oh, this call is so bad. It's crazy. Gonna limp for Sarek. Because then we can just c-bet and win most of the time. Okay, we unblock bluffs, obviously. You like double lock value, like ace 5, ace 4 of hearts, queen 5 of, I mean spades, obviously, sorry. So usually, like, you call the, that's also like why flushes are like such good calls, because not only are they like absolute hand strikes, but they also are the best blockers. Okay, we're just gonna size up now, because I think it's very face up that he has ace of spades. Or he has like 2 pair, like. So we're just gonna go bet. Oh my god. I don't even know what to do because we never win. But like, king 10 one time dealer. Nice hand. Just fucking bang it. Why not? Just bang it. Well played. Perfectly played, honestly. Like, you just played the line that, like, the max, like, just hit the 8 on the river. Can raise sometimes, but I don't think these are the types of nodes you're raising to turn stuff. I meant raising pairs too much. It's okay, check raise. And yeah, she has a lot of jack X though, so probably just check fold. Expect him to underbluff this river. Yeah, I'm right. He's just massively underbluffing it. Right. Should have folded the fucking a6 note. It's such a garbage call. I guess we call because we can bluff. Now we just beat a lot of shit. Hopefully it's not, like, obviously it's ace 10, but like that's about it. Doubt ace king. This is such an odd line. Bet, bet, bet. I mean, this is just value, right? It's like, I mean, come on, man. We literally blocked the bluffs too. So it's whatever. I should have folded turn. It's so face up versus these guys. They're very tight. They're very, very nitty in these types of nodes. Well played, maybe, if I got bluffed, but obviously I can just pretty much call my queen and jack X to, like, obviously I'm slightly overfolding, but it's like whatever. Well, like, if he's bluffing, we'll find out one day. We can call because there's a wreck behind and he only went to 2x, so we have like better odds on a call. Obviously B250 is okay here, but we'll just check. We like block folds, I think. Kind of seems like a bluff, but whatever. Okay, if he's betting this, we can just definitely run raises here. Like obviously, like, we have unders to 7, but we can still raise, I think. He's just gonna have a lot of ace high here. He's still betting 4s and deuces. We actually double block 5-3 suited, which is like low frequency. This is an open if everyone's deep stack. Expecting to get called too much here. We just run check on turn. He doesn't have that much 9x, but we have to check this type of region and then evaluate on turn. Will he turn ace high into bluff? Oof, probably. But is it good to do it? It's probably not. So maybe I shouldn't have raised this hand, but yeah. They'll proceed to have a lot of folds. I'll probably go for the sizing till here. Very small, easy defend, obviously. King helps. He definitely bet calls king x backdoor flush draws and stuff. Like, so it helps him. And he does probably reopen it more than he reopened ace x, so I kind of, this line is slightly believable. It's obviously like a god note to have. I block too many bluffs to call 5s. Like, it is what it is. I'm not gonna just over defend here. I actually block natural bluffs, which are 5-4 suited here, 6-5 suited here, like that block the 3x suited hands that I would defend. Like, extremely natural. Like, I don't think he's gonna check back. This size is so crazy, man. It does seem like such a bluff though. Holy shit. Like, I know for a fact I'm good enough to have 3x here. Like, a lot, actually, like a shit ton. Because of, like, people play so poorly into the small raise check line. But like I said, we just blocked the natural bluffs, so we'll just fold. Well played. I mean, obviously it's a meme size, but well played. It's hard for me to, like, see how someone could have value intent by going this size, to be honest. Like, I probably should just call, but, like, I think it'll figure itself out in the long run. If he's, like, I have the worst call blockers ever. Like, the fact that I'm even thinking with this hand shows how yap I think the line is, I think. Like, I don't block a single value hand. I only block, like, the supernatural bluffs. So I would just be massively overcalling. I only have made hands when I check call like play the way that like I'm just stuck with made hands. I just have infinite 7x blocking 7s. I have 3x obviously. Like I do, so. Do you want to do more heads up? I'm sitting at the table. Okay, I might. I'll leave this 200. We can play. We'll just block first the wreck here. I'm gonna get off soon though, so we'll play for like 30 minutes. You shouldn't have wished him good luck, bro. Now he's gonna suck out. Oh, never mind. You're at the center. Wait, this game's just gonna break. Probably play some on. Wait, is my mic working still, guys? Don't love some of the lines I've taken today, guys. Not gonna lie. I've played so like the fucking bluff. I should have bluffed more. Bigger size. I should have bluffed for a bigger size that one hand. The other hand, I should have not called. It's just disgustingly losing call. Like, obviously, I'm like technically overfolding, and he's like printing by picking that bluff size. But people just aren't good enough to fold to that bluff size, so people aren't good enough to bluff it. It's like one of those spots where people just like when like your opponent has like a large density of top pair, kind of like the spot I bluffed. I expect like people never bluff these spots, like least bluff spot in poker. But so I thought my opponent might actually consider folding ace high, but it's ace x if I size down. Because people usually when they split sizes, they just massively underbluff the smaller one most of the time, or like not always, but it's. They usually massively overdo the one that like attacks the folding range harder. Or the perceived range. Okay, let's go other table now. Let's play more heads up. Let's stack Flowerful. Our arch nemesis. What do you mean fold? Alright. See, is this board kind of decent? I guess we'll check this one back. Alright. 2x pot. That's probably okay. Fold. There's a check raise massive here. I'm just gonna fold. No, that would have God run out. What the heck? Basically, if he has a draw, he's gonna bet turn every time. So like, obviously, you shouldn't be 75 this to raise, but like, come on, I don't know. He's either got an open end or he's got an open pair. Like he never has the other shit, which is what you need to not call to call a hand like that. Yeah, these blockers are not the best, so we'll check this sometimes. I'm gonna half order check. If you go small, we'll call easily because we're ahead of 7 6x. Easy and alternative bluff actually. So we're ripping jack kicks if we go 75. 8s, 10, 9s, 10s. I think that's fine. You might call ace high here, but the thing is, it's like we're betting most of our offsuit non-hearts on the flop. Okay, whatever, nice one. I see what he's doing, I guess. We don't have that much sevens. Obviously, I don't care about folding my hand. We'll call once here. It's getting pretty good turn now. It's really hard to fold. We don't block king 10. It's interesting. He picks the right size here. Pretty good turn for range. I think we just call here. I think it's like very indicative that this is queens or jacks. Yeah, not a good river, unfortunately. I was hoping if we get a dry river, we could rep a miss flush draw when we jam. This guy is like IQing the board every time I play versus him. You're very handsome, bro. Thank you. Love from Paris? I wish I spoke French. I'm Canadian, I should. This is probably like close on turn at best. This size is odd. He's revving just a 6. He does have a lot of bluffs with the 6. Oh my god, imagine he's the issue is he might actually troll and bluff a 5 here. So I just can't call. He might literally troll and just bluff a 5. Obviously he has a shit ton of 10-9 Jack 9 that's played. Queen 10, hearts. He's like a shit ton of all of this. But we're already overcalling. The fact that I'm thinking for half a second with this hand shows I'm overcalling. I think it's a kind of McDonald's line by him, but it's whatever. I mean, it's fair. He's just getting banging the rivers though. I probably should just fold though, because I can't really continue. I mean, obviously on an ace for a 4 I can. But yeah, villain's plus are gonna have a lot of equity when I call too many hands like that. Yeah, this is like horrible hand to bluff. Horrible blockers. Bro, I'm just getting fucked. Like, I'm just hard stuck bottom pair or king high. Like, these butts are crazy, man. Yeah, we still have horrible blockers, so I'm just not going to turn this hand into a bluff. It just loses. It's fine. Main folding range, like yeah, king of spades, basically. He's supposed to like check it more back in theory. So okay, what is this action? Like, why did he reopen so small? I can't imagine he's bluffing. Check. Half pot. Yeah, because he has spades. See, I probably should roll here, but I don't know, man. Well played. Yeah, I mean, I kind of know its value, but it's all at the same time, like, why play value that way? I don't know. I probably should have called over though. Overcalled. I don't think I'm playing well. I've been playing for too long, maybe. Thanks for the follow, Brenton. Yeah, bro. Could I like low-key have one hand ever? Thank you. Like we can go back and forth for. How about that? Obviously, we just call here. Bro, every time I play versus this guy in limp pot, it's just pairing low pairs every time. It's crazy. Yeah, we don't have good blockers now anymore. It's obviously like tempting, but we'll just fold. Not a good turn. Nice hand. The block is odd because he just doesn't have that much 7x. We'll still fold, but it's odd. Obviously his value betting is high here, so this is a good value raise. There's always like heads up. I usually just get off like when I run like this. Like he's just 3-betting this board. This is absurd. We'll clock through a d6 with backdoor flush draw, but yeah, I don't know. He's just gonna barrel, and if we have a queen, we win. It's so sick, but whatever. I'll call once because I backdoor flush draw. Like I should call my suited stuff. I just fold everything else. I guess he could have 3s, and he's just like faker. I actually need to know how to think of this spot. I'm just gonna pull out a chat. I don't know. I'm just targeting like 9s, 8s, 7s, 6s. I feel like that's actually the main 3-betting range that he's repping. Whatever, at this point. We'll take it. It's obviously like fine to 3-bet those hands. I mean, it's like pretty face up, I think, so that's why we went for the bluff. Especially when he checks back on the king. I got a way too out of line here. The classic heads up syndrome. Alright, Flowerful. We're gonna fucking stack you at some point here. We're gonna hit an actual hand, not have to bluff. Bro, this guy's just a limp master, bro. He has an entire range of hands. And he's just getting 10 high board. Fucking... It's actually, like... It's impressive, low-key. I should probably just not bet this hand, though. I think I want to have, like, 7, 5, or a 4, or a 9. Like, I don't think I should bluff a single hand without that. So, yeah, it's probably just stupid, to be honest. So that's probably just a overplay by me. Because I'm like, maybe I'm getting tilted. That I just can't hit at anything. On the board at all. Loki, I'm gonna call you. Bro, never mind. Why do I ever call this guy? It's my fault. Whatever, I deserve it. I deserve it. I just think, like... I'm leveling myself too hard in, like, dynamics. Because I'm, like, saying he's in it. I'm, like, thinking, like, maybe. Yeah, just stupid by me. His line's obviously completely fine. In theory, like, I think my hand's okay calling sometimes, but... Yeah. So what is the spot? I limp, he raises, I call, because he raises so small. And we get this run out. Let's check. Oh, nice river. Nice run out. Pot. I guess I'll call. Yeah, he got to size his hand. I wanted to go with the read, but then I was worried he could pull it ace X. Probably shouldn't have been, but like, yeah. Okay, this line is absurd. We just have to see what he has. Straight flush. Sheesh. If only we had 10s, we would have hit our BBJ, guys. This is a horrible call over here. This is just a sign of them playing too much heads up. Also, this defend is kind of sus. But luckily we flipped a flush draw, so at least we have playability. Probably mostly raise this hand, actually. Just doesn't play that smooth as a call. Can't really call over bet turns, so it's just like whatever. Like I'm not gonna actually improve over above a 7. Win new table. I have too many tables now. Okay, we'll obviously just check back now. Unfortunate. Just have bad blockers here. Let's lose. Oh my god, he just rivers the 10. Well played. I mean, he could have hit a spade. It would have been worse. Right, we'll call once here. See what's up, and then just give up. Where's the block, obviously? What's going on? Wow, this guy's just a goat. Gonna go half pot. I don't expect folds, but I'll just buy the card for a cheaper price. I might just miss, so it's whatever. Probably could consider running check, but like I think like the implied odds of hitting is there. I don't expect the rec to fold when he snap calls the big bet.
Probably should have just played a smaller strategy earlier in the hand. Obviously, I'm trying to hit the flush and like get all the money in versus like the 80, 90 pip whale, but it might not be optimal. But it's hard to know because like obviously betting bigger is way better when you hit like, infinitely versus like the little amount you risk. Because like when the pot's bigger, like I'm way more likely to just get the stack versus an ace. Obviously, I had a king, but no, this is loose. Oops. He says down low key, but we're not deep enough. If we're a little deeper, I would call. All right, whatever. Okay, we can't leave this. What game can we leave? Oh, this one's bad. So we'll sit heads up because this game's breaking. Do we call because we have this guy behind? I think so. And like the EV's here, Clay. Like our hand needs to hit an ace or a king anyway, and we can call because if we hit an ace or a king, it's like better for this guy. Oh my god. Obviously B75 over check here. Tank call is crazy. I guess we call. I don't think he's bluffing for the size. Like easily not. So let's fold. In fact, his size seems like legitimately aces. I'm gonna exploitively size down because I don't want to fold a flush draw. Did this guy call king high? What happened? Or did he donk jam river? Oh well. Marjola, Marjola. That was a good bluff with 5-2. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Obviously, we're just gonna overbet here. Probably could have just folded pre, but I feel like people were so nitty. So they just like never have folds here. Like you need like queens basically. I block ace king. I guess let's go 33 here. But like Loki, how do I bluff river chat? Like he just doesn't have any folds. Like. But people will like troll call queens here too much. Ugh. Like it could be queens or kings. I guess, whatever. Oh my god. Oh, poker sucks. This is my fault. I should just chill. Hopefully I get bailed out here, but oh my god, what am I doing? Like, because obviously, like these god boards, like I need to learn to just back off. Just habits. Like, I mean, you're getting paid, man. You're just getting fucking paid. You don't need to play. You don't need to reinvent the wheel with poker. Like, I could just fold king. I could just fold on the flop, I guess, even though I'm ahead. But I don't know. These god boards, like, you just don't need to bluff. It's pointless. Like this turn call, it's like pointless. Like obviously you hit, but it's like whatever. No point of bluffing these hands. These boards. Just have it. Just have it. Like hopefully I just get called. Flowerful, just call him crazy, bro. Bro, I just bluffed up one stack and now he's gonna make a hero fold on the other table. This guy. Bro, what does he do on river if he doesn't hit? Oh my god, this is a crazy call, not gonna lie. You just have to have jack, no, surely. Like, you just can't not have jack. Even river bet is, like, insane, actually. Like, this is my river, though. I just trapped because I just felt like you were going to over reopen, which I guess I was right. It's like, I think you could just check river, to be honest. It's like, you're trying to get value from, like, 10-9, 10-8 that didn't check raise flop. 7x heroes. I guess, like, if you have that soul read in mind, then, like, you just, like, think I'm going to, like, have these hands, and I'm either going to call or bluff them, and then you just go with it. It's fair. Luckily, we get bailed out. Oh, man. Like, I don't know. They just don't fold versus me ever. This turn call is, like, I guess it's fine, in theory. But he doesn't have the other hands to fold, though. That's the thing, like, I think, so. I assume river because, like, how do you call kings or queens on this river? But he just has 2 pairs because he rivered it. 2-outed me. I think he's folding river. I just get tilted bluffing these boards that, like, I get tilted bluffing any board that, like, my opponents never bluff. Because to me, it's just like, why? Like, if you're never gonna bluff it, but you're gonna still call it, like, it just shows, like, I don't need to bluff it. Because bluffs don't, like, bluffs need to. I'm only gonna play 3. Oh, I'm versus Barada. What? But I'm not playing very well. I think that line is, like, pretty gross. I mean, it's, like, fine, probably. Like, you fold the other king 10, you fold the one that's not blocking the ace-x suited. Because when you hit, you get coolered less. Maybe, like, that's bad logic, but. I'm expecting some, like, nasty hero here, so I'm gonna overbet. Like, just fucking 3 deuce off call. The god spot to find bluffs, by the way. God spot. But low-key, I'm just not playing very well. GG's, GG's. Okay, whatever. I'll go find Flowerful on the other table. Let's see. Poker Poppy. Obviously, good board was bet. And Mr. Alpha, we'll just raise him. This guy, we have tagged the Baccarat. I think we probably want equity to overbet. It's close. Bluffing river is okay, but you don't want to get too carried away. We are limping, like, basically range, so 10 high is, like, fine. Just gonna call here, expecting this to be close range bets. So that means he does have 4x, but that being said, definitely a good hand to bet. Could get value from a lot of ace high here and stuff. Kind of just believe this line. People love just raising cards that are garbage for them. It's like kind of a thing. It's like a new cool trend to do. Just like counter, like try to fight the what's the word? Like obviously you play raises there with a lot of king x, but it's hard to find bluffs. So I choose not to play too much and just evaluate. But it's like probably could play raise more. Decent card for him. Because we don't really V75 one paired 5x. I think what like this hand wants to bet. The question is what size do our range want to go? Half pot, but I don't expect him to fold it to it. But I will just play it anyway. I just feel like I'm like bluff stuck, dude. I don't know. I mean, you could just fold like, yeah, okay. Definitely odd. We obviously don't need to call this. I expect him to take 7x with the club into a bluff. I feel like that's the bluff he's taking. So we can't call shit like this. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. 100, I'll do it. This hand's not that good of a 3-bet though. It's like wrong equity bucket because I can't call a 4-bet. But it's suited. But it's not like that trash. We'll mix here. On an 80, we're going to find it. Probably did too fast, but whatever. It's a bluff, so it's... Damn, Poker Poppy just coolered him. Bro, you're such a sunner. Oh my god. What the fuck is this heads up session? You actually just have jacks there and I roll? That's sick. Oh my god, Poker Poppy's the GOAT. This hand's just gonna jam a few 4-bets. Good luck, us. Take it. Bro, like one time could Barada call light and we actually get there? Like, it's crazy. It's low-key kind of crazy. We'll play it though. Wow, that's a good turn. We just slow play this one. I don't think we ever need to check a hand this strong, so we will reopen as a block. I don't think it's actually correct size, but I will just exploitively reopen this block. I think I should actually reopen bigger here because there's like very little perceived folds to the small size. But I think he might just play really poorly versus it, so we'll go versus it. We'll go with it. With this exact hand class, because like we have a flush out and we have the current nuts. This hand probably should just be a check back, but there's no way he, like, it's really hard to trap like 2-pair in sets here. So all in's obviously gonna be the size. Yeah. I think he has a lot of 10x actually, so I'm just hoping he just calls all his 10x versus the all-in. And we just win. Like, 10-8 check all on this whatever would be insane. I mean, well played. I mean, it's not like a trick me. Like, the money's going in no matter what. It's really hard to have overbluffs on this river. Ugh, man, sick. Is that ace king or what? I can't believe Poker Poppy got like a massive stack here. This hand's close. I think it mostly folds. This hand we roll 84, but let's bet. This hand's likely gonna triple. The thing is, it's not really needed. Like, you'd probably rather just have a queen. I'm exploitively just gonna check this one. Yeah. I think like I'd rather just take like bad queen and 10x like more often. I think it makes money. Wow, I can't believe I checked through. So sick. Block. His hand can mix raise. We block a6 rivered, so it's extremely nice. But we don't really rep anything. Like, you would just build a range around 6s, but like I low-key just don't expect him to believe me. Even though like I definitely am not gonna be fine here. It's just like I can't take it too often because We're obviously just capping ourselves on the turn, like pretty much pure. Like I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to overbet. Like obviously spades come in, makes things weird because we can overbet spades now easily, but I think like he's just gonna naturally lean too much towards calling queen and 10x bluff catchers to the point where like having queen and 10x is just so much better. Not only do you have equity, but you're gonna also naturally block the bluff catchers that villain's gonna incorrectly overcall because they're not gonna mix like ace 6 or ace 7, but they'll like pure call like hands like king 10 if they call enough. Obviously spot's like pretty overfolded to be honest. So yeah. Versus Poker Poppy, we're just gonna pot here. Once Poker Poppy gets off, guys, I think we'll get off. Just call ace 8. Decent board for us. Gonna call. I was calling a lot of stuff with Poker Poppy behind. We just happen to have a pocket pair. Okay, ace of spades. The 8 is just bad. I think you would rather call ace 5. This pot size is kind of odd though. We do have a lot of king x as well, so it's not even that good of a card. Because we just like range call king x on the flop pretty much. So every time he's potting it, it's like whatever. He's been calling a lot versus size. Either he's sunrunning the limp, or what? Because he's supposed to be like folding like so much here, but he's like. I don't believe this at all. I think if he had a strong hand, he'd be trapped, but whatever. We can't do anything. 4-3. Well played. We are starting to oversee bet, but it's that board is just good for us naturally. So. Also, if he like Loki tries to check a stronger range, then he's just gonna let us limp too many hands for free. So it's like whatever. Obviously, 1/3 is gonna be fine here. If you want to bet like 10s through kings, if the board gets a little higher, like let's say it's like ace queen, like you can't really bet jacks and 10s anymore, so you can just pull her. 75 is fine, I think. Yeah. Shouldn't have offsuit versions of these hands. Ace 9 maybe though. So. And yeah, we're just all in. He obviously has ace 8 and ace 9 suited, which is kind of unfortunate. Ace jack and ace 10 just make up such a large part of his range. 9-8 suited also gets there, but like my hand's just not gonna make more money as a check. Because he now, even if like this, if the river's like a deuce, it would change. Like you could actually check this more often, but he's like 8-7, aren't even gonna bluff now. Let's not lose. Nice. These games are so good right now, and my viewer count's good, so we'll stay streaming. We'll check here, keep in his shits. Any pots it, we'll just get out of the way. Kind of unfortunate, to be honest. Oh, so unfortunate. Obviously, we'll call here versus the range better or whatever he's doing. This guy is like absolutely turn master. I feel like he's gonna range bluff all his ace 5 that he raises.
Overbet is... Like, obviously, the reason we never have ace-10, but, like... What's your limp calling king, queen, king, jack, king 10? It is double FD. This does seem like ace-x, but, like, whatever. I'll just call if I had a 10. Jack 10, I would call. Not blocking that much value is not that good here. Obviously, calling here, never lucky. We'll just check here because we're ahead of like bluff still. I don't think he checks back too much flush draws. You mix between the two here. 4x backs, checkbacks. Could he go thin? I guess we'll check. Maybe ace 9's better. Ace has 9x, who cares? What is this line? I don't know, fold. If I had an ace, I'd think about something for a sec, but no ace. Easy, easy. Decision to fold. He's just trying to run double check raise, I guess. I don't know. We're not deeper, so I could 3-bet this hand a little bit. Check mainly aces. Ace-x clubs on blocks calling range, so it's probably okay. It's probably better in the calling range betting line to have this. But that being said, this hand's gonna still check a lot. You unblock mainly the bluffs because he's never bluffing ace high, really, but he bluffs the other shit sometimes. So we're just gonna stick to call. I think this is definitely a node where he would just go thin for value. If we continue to get this like drier run out, it's definitely the type of node where he could go thin for value to try and give me the hero call ace king. So I don't really mind. I'm not going to check raise or anything. We'll tank for a while and then call. I think it's the type of line like he could even jam like 8s. So we're definitely going to have to protect. I also think it's like not even about protecting your range. It legitimately should make money. Like I think he can jam these hands for value because I shouldn't have aces like that often. Just get a decent river. Jeez, bro. Still, we're gonna call. I think it's okay. Like I mean, like yeah, he has 7x hands. This play it's 7-6, but now he doesn't have 7s. Wow, he just didn't jam. He didn't bother betting. Like so he's just like massive. Like okay, whatever. Can't believe he didn't bet that hand. He's supposed to, but he didn't. So we'll play it, I guess. Because like most of my range that is over pairs is not check all. Like most of my hands, like I have more kings, queens, tens, like ace king and ace queen than I have aces. Like there's value to be made with 9s here easily. But obviously, I'm just like being like tilted because we'll just roll here and then bluff sometimes. Sure. Oh my god, versus Big Poppy, Poker Poppy. Well, small. I don't want to fold anything, but it's probably bad. I probably should just go huge. Now we're just gonna go to 15 though. Obviously check. You could actually check this hand on the flop if you're not range betting. Ah, fuck. We're still ahead of a lot of shit. The 9 doesn't really improve him. We block ace queen. I don't expect him to have much 9x. I mean, he obviously has 9x, but the 10 doesn't block shit, unfortunately. But honestly, that's probably good. Let me check up what's up. Obviously, we're gonna call here this god price, and we're just gonna check over. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna have to go in a sec here. You're taking forever. Yeah. I'm gonna block 5, 6, 6, 8. Does he block? I don't think he blocks queen x on the turn. Yeah. Oh, he's so good. He's so good. He had queen x of hearts. That's why. I like the 10 of diamonds call, so I don't know. We went with it. Bro, he goes that thin, but he doesn't go thin over there. He's just the best ever. Oh, man, it's so frustrating. But he has, like, low-key been playing pretty nitty in the heads up, I think. So I probably shouldn't be calling these big sizes. I like 10 of diamonds because he's more likely to fold, like, 10-9 of diamonds on the flop and stuff. And he has so many natural bluffs, but well played him. Well played. He made a stack and then lost it. I just knew, like, I was not going to fold the way the hand played out. I didn't think he would block Queen X, which I still don't. I think he just did because he had the one combo where he, like, liked doing it. So it worked out. Well played. Unfortunate. Bro, my brother is spam calling me. Okay, I'm gonna have to go. Chat. I'm gonna have to go. Well played, Prodigy. Or not Prodigy. That's a Flowerful. I mean, but you're basically Prodigy. Well played. Good jam. There's a call a lot there, and I thought it could be overbluffed. Like, we'll never know, because he gets dealt the god hand. But he's been, like, potting turn, so maybe he's only potting when he has it. Half pot is, like, kind of a tell here versus Eric. Oh, never mind. He just turned it. Alright, guys. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm buttoning you. I'll literally give you a button, like, tomorrow if I accidentally buttoned you. Just DM me. We'll finish this orbit, though. I'm gonna do my last hand. I'm too far into my session. Like 3 hours and 30 minutes, I should not be playing heads up. We're not gonna play heads up tomorrow on stream. Bro, I can't believe you didn't fucking bet 9s there though. Like what? Like, are you just a nit? Like actually though, like, because if you're aggressive, like you can just easily jam 9s. But unfortunate, you just sorted me. And then the next hand, you're just fucking. Oh my god, I'm sick. I'm actually kind of low-key sick. I feel like this entire heads up though, I've been hard stuck no hand. Like 3-bet pot, no pair. Just constantly bet check bet, no pair, and my opponent's like permanently bluff catching. But it's like, I don't even know what's going on. We're gonna call here because this guy's very tight. Yeah, like, I don't know, I'm just hard stuck no hand. My brother is legitimately spam calling me. I'm streaming, bro. Like, we'll call. Poker Poppy's kind of the goat. I'm probably gonna fold my hand. I don't know. He could jam worse, but does he have his queen? I don't know. Probably just call it down, I guess. We block bluffs, but it's like how much is the value dom worth? I think it's okay to call like sometimes there. Because Villain does have a lot of bluffs. He's only repping a queen, so it's like whatever. Okay, we're obviously just jamming here. We lose to like. So if you like Queen Jack, if he bets it, we have a lot of like, I don't know. Like obviously Ace Queen. We're just hoping. Thanks, Fruity. I'm just obviously jamming kings here, but like the way people play, like this jam is not making that much money. Okay, we'll take it. And we're out. We had an enable before the hand. We kind of like actually ran so good today though. Like for Slotful heads up, we kind of ran like dog shit, but whatever. He played pretty well, so can't be too mad. We actually ended up making some money. Could have been better. I think like I need to stick to the tried and true, just folding my cards heads up. I just never feel good hero calling people. But yeah, is what it is. Unfortunately, I do have to go. This hand is whatever. I mean, he's folding river for sure, but I probably just don't need like like when I bluff these spots, I'm thinking like, oh, I just don't have any bluffs, and I have a lot of ace queen, so, and I have a lot of like ace jack, and I do have jack spots. I guess I don't have that many hands, so it's probably whatever. I still have 6s and 5s because I'm a little bit of a whale, so it's okay to bluff stuff. But yeah, 10s. This was the beginning of the day. Obviously, guys, like the SPR on the river when he bingoed was like there's nothing. So yeah. Unfortunate. Probably could have found jam on river. This I just like absolutely like brain farted and didn't go all in. So well played him. Would have got the fold I think if I jammed. This opponent was like blatantly sizing his hand, and I thought he would fold and he didn't. I thought he would have like a different type of hand than he had though. Like he kind of had god blockers, so he definitely has to call. This is horrible by me. Just like absolutely disgusting. Like unless my opponent is legitimately Linus himself, like you can't call this hand. Yeah. Not even Linus, I think, would bluff me in that line type because he's not expecting enough ace-6 folds. So, yeah, we should whatever. But this call here is sus. I mean, like basically I just don't interact with anything. And villain has a lot of like 6-5 8-6 type hands, 5-3, just random like king 5 suited type shit. Just king jack, king 10, and yeah, I didn't think he would go b33 with queen x on the turn, but he ended up having a queen x flush draw. Just because like b33 with queen x is not that great, I think. There's more value to be made. So I didn't think he would expect me to hero call ace high, so I did just try to zig when they zag. Obviously, we'll never know what he does with any of his bluffs. He obviously took some like extremely nitty nines. I know he's not an overall nitty player though. Like he has the ability to be very aggressive, so it's not whatever. But there's being aggressive and there's like jamming over bets. There's like usually two different types of people. This we didn't bluff because I thought this was the worst thing he could have, and I still thought he would maybe call it. This guy's like very stationary, so yeah. Anyway, we ended up like making money, I think, because we started at 17,700 and we have rake back, but I didn't play very well. So thanks to everyone who was here. I played pretty horrible. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. I talked about some of my thought processes. Probably not gonna be playing too much heads up on stream until we like study more because like I'm playing too exploitative, to be honest. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow around 4 o'clock. Would appreciate all the follows. Thank you. Thanks for the host, Daniel. But yeah, appreciate all you. You guys were amazing today, and love the stream.